sounds good.
All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
You're just tired.
Yeah, it's been one of those days. I got to work late tonight.
Well, say hello, people. We're on camera.
How's it going?
Oh, I don't believe that.
I'm excited we're playing this game.
Oh man, me too. Okay, let's kind of move on, I guess, or I forget.
Yeah, we can do that. You missed out on Rich last week, though.
I know. I caught a little bit of it, but I was still like lying down and stuff.
So we got to play some retro games, which was super excited.
Cool.
I miss that guy. He needs to be around more often.
I agree.
Well, he works 3 weeks a month, so he can only come once a month.
I thought you were gonna say he works he works like 3 jobs, and it's like, wait, what?
I thought he was gonna say 3 days a week, but
Ooh.
like he just hates us. Yeah, that's where I was going with
I don't
that.
think I've ever seen him angry. Have you? What's that like?
Let's go to the Snow Kingdom.
There's a lot of hand motions when he's angry.
So he starts sweating above his eyebrows profusely.
Really?
Profusely.
Profusely.
At one point, I thought he was gonna cry,
Hey, it's Herb.
but it was
Where?
Wave.
Oh wow. You know what? I was looking up at the screen still because I am
forget this is like-
yeah, man. It's been, you know, I only missed a week, but it feels like, you know,
Feels like a month.
yeah, it feels crazy. It feels good to be back.
Feels like we made it. No, nothing. Nobody. Just me.
I don't know what that song is.
Yeah, Hacker's not dead. It's good. I like it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't die.
Do I? No, that's really good.
No, I'm pretty sure you did die.
I did, and now this is Hacker
We-
2.0.
Excuse you, Mike. You didn't die. You went into a Kryptonian healing coma.
Ah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was hoping last week you just green screened me in.
I'm just sad that you're not you're not back wearing all black and have a mullet.
Dude, I should have a mullet. Oh, I'm very unkempt in the facial hair. Like I have a trimmer, like I got one. I'm like I should use it.
I
The
dig it.
Cake Thief's parting gift. You know, Eddie, weren't you playing this last time?
I played some of it. We went back and forth.
Okay, that's cool.
I dig it.
We don't see that often.
No, I dig going back and forth like that. You know.
I'm thinking about what game we want to do after Mario.
That's a good question because I believe we'll finish this.
I'm thinking Doki Doki Literature Party.
I mean, I've played it.
I remember you saying you wanted to stream it and then played it, and we're like, that's not really.
Well, I played it
streamable.
to see if it's a game that would be streamable by us.
You don't sound confident
I mean,
about that.
I feel like you and I can make anything streamable,
We could probably.
but
I mean, I enjoyed it.
we-
I enjoyed it.
So,
I
but do we
You're
want
thinking
to?
very highly of yourself.
That's true.
I
That is
mean,
true.
why wouldn't you?
That's true. Why wouldn't you think highly of yourself?
Yeah, because if you don't, who will?
Probably my mom.
Ooh,
Thanks,
have we
Mom.
played the Ghostbusters? There's a Ghostbusters game. We talking about like the old one?
Oh, I made a mistake. I haven't played the Ghostbusters
No, I think
video
he's
game.
talking about the Ghostbusters 3 game.
Hey,
that came out a
Fantastic.
few
We
years
love you
ago.
too.
Hey, it's Fran. How's it going?
Fran. Oh, look what I did. Oh my. I didn't. Oh.
Well, meaning me,
Hey, I did it.
was sharing our
All right.
social medias.
Ooh. You know, if you don't share your social media, is it private media?
Ooh. Let's go right look at that.
All right.
So
Hey,
Jay,
Hacker, I still need you to use your Amazon Prime.
Oh, yes. I keep forgetting.
I believe that I used my Amazon Prime, so you should have another subscriber.
That's true.
I've been gifting people subscriptions to our channel all week.
Oh, fantastic. That's great advertisement.
Hey, it's Cheechus. How's it going? And Thundersnail.
That's Thundersnail Spub.
Spubba.
I know it stands for Super Smash Brothers.
Does it?
But like, maybe. It might stand for sometimes slacking brothers.
Ooh. Or Silver Slippery Banshees.
Oh, man. Those are my least favorite Banshees.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
T-Snail. It's the T-Snail.
T-Snail. I like to pronounce thunder. Because thunder is pronounceable. It's Kakoom. Kazoom.
Krakoom.
Krakoom. That's what it is.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Jisha.
Oh, fantastic.
That's
Hap-
awesome. I'm glad that you have off.
I'm glad you had a birthday.
Yeah.
If you weren't born and you just kind of came into existence, would you have like came into existence day? Or?
You would just be Jesus.
Oh, fantastic. But even he has a birthday, right? Like that's a
Thunder
thing.
Snail is a sphere cuck.
He's a sphere cuck?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I like to hear that.
Is that a subscribe? Is that a follow? What is that?
That is me gifting G-Jip a subscription.
Oh,
Fantastic. Look at this. Oh, goodness.
look at Jaxel
I
being in
died.
the holiday spirit.
Cocoon.
Well, right now subscriptions are $4,
Oh.
and I get back $2.50 of each subscription.
Ah.
So gifting someone a subscription to the channel is only $1.50, and it's a good way to get our subscription numbers up.
You shouldn't be saying that out loud on mic.
It looks like that's a little behind the scenes from courtesy of Jay.
Jay's breaking kayfabe, guys. What are we doing? You're really blowing them away like these fucking Santa clouds over here. Look at them.
And now they have a mustache.
Ooh, look at 'em.
Right on their lip. Where mustaches go.
G-Jip, I can't spell period. Like
I can. It starts with a P.
and with G-Jip's subscription, we now have reached 20 subscriber points,
Ooh.
which means we unlock more icons.
Ah.
But Fran, I don't want to give you a sex.
Ooh, I
mean,
come on, let's do it. Let's
well, no, I mean he's an attractive man. I'm just not into guys. That's all.
let's give him a sex.
Ooh.
The viewers demand it.
You make it 21. Winky face.
Wait, who said winky face?
Thunder Snail.
Oh, fantastic. That's my favorite face.
Yeah, it's real good.
Next to smiley face.
I don't think there's ever a time that winky face is inappropriate.
Oh, there is.
I was gonna say I am confused
definitely
about frowny winky face though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that one's a little bit.
Well, because my question's gonna be when is that ever when is that ever appropriate?
I don't know, flirting at a funeral.
Did you intentionally make that alliteration?
I'm pretty sure flirting at a funeral is my the Killer's cover band.
Oh yes, we're gonna be so
Specifically the Killers?
absolutely the Killers.
I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
My favorite part, or I should say my favorite use of that song is in Southland Tales.
I love that song.
Oh, isn't that the one with The Rock and Justin Timberlake?
Huh?
Like that mess of a movie that I really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Manicardi. How's it going, man?
What's going on,
Frowny
man?
winky face. Ouch, my eye.
Oh, that is true. Something like a dust flew in your eye as you were frowning. So it's not really a wink; it's more a wince.
That's Mr. Invincible. Still waiting for the sequel, Wedding Crashers. Oh, Jesus Christ! I hope not. Which band is playing at ECC?
Oh, I think you know.
They're ECCC.
Oh, yeah.
And I get to call it at work to go to Seattle.
To go. Oh, when?
Emerald City Comic Con.
But when is that?
The end of February into the beginning of March.
Oh, fantastic.
I know, I'm excited.
I've never been to the West Coast.
I have not either.
Oh man, that's exciting.
I thought Seattle was closer to like the Midwest.
Seattle is in Washington.
I'm bad at things, so
that is exactly the West Coast.
yeah, no. On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know where things are.
That's fine.
I don't really need to know because the internet exists.
You don't maps.
Fucking needs them.
Oh man, I fell.
I got Google for that.
Oh yeah. Things are happening. We are being seduced by.
I've just given a whole
By
bunch
the
of
hard
subs
J
out.
himself. Oh, they're playing the Tuesday before. Oh, okay.
Who's
That's
playing?
right. Icon for Hire.
Who's Icon for Hire?
Thunder Snail doesn't get a free
They
sub.
are.
He's got to work for it.
Why?
I'm trying to think of a way to put how to put them. I don't want to be like they're an industrial Paramore.
But they could be.
I think that's an accurate way to describe them. They have industrial influences, and they have a female singer, and they do that kind of that pop punk, almost new metal kind of thing.
Okay. So they're not 9 Inch Nails with Jessica Resner.
Jessica Resner?
I don't know.
But I would. 9 Inch Nails with Trentina Resner.
Trentina. That's a beautiful name. Trentina.
It's working hard enough for you.
Hey, Hacker, you're overmodulating. Can you pull your mic out a bit?
Oh man, but
I'm pretty sure overmodulating is the name of my Nine Inch Nails cover band.
I've been practicing my modulating since
yeah?
the week I've been gone.
Ooh.
So, but I'm overcompensating.
Right.
As I usually do.
Saying he needs to work on this, to work the streets. Lifeless. Oh, Lifeless Me.
What's going on?
I do like that account.
Lifeless Me, I got turned on to his channel because he plays a lot of .hack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he plays Sly Cooper a lot too.
Ooh.
Which I'm less interested in, but you know, .hack.
Does he do speedruns?
No,
That'd be cool.
I don't think you can do a speedrun of .hack.
You can do a speedrun of any game.
You can do a speed run of anything you want. You just gotta put your mind to it. Like I'm gonna start speedrunning my life.
Ooh, me too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do a lot of drugs.
I'm gonna get super old right now.
I'm gonna get the reverse Benjamin Button disease.
Hell yeah. It's called the passage of time.
Fuck you, Brad Pitt.
The reverse Benjamin Button disease.
What?
Tell
Oh,
Phil
food's
I
ready.
am good without food. If you could. Tell him I'm opting out.
Tekken wants to speedrun his life.
Yeah, no, I'm going to start speedrunning my life. I'm just going to do a bunch of hard drugs. I'm going to drink a lot.
40 hours for any .hack game. I saw a Final Fantasy VIII done in, I guess, 8 hours. That game's long.
Was that done on purpose?
Yeah, they did it at Games Done Quick. I mean, I watched it as in, I looked at the time, and it says, this was done in 8 hours. I'm like, that's cool.
That's neat.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
I don't have the time.
I read that at quick glance as Shakira Town, and I was like, oh, please.
This is, yes.
Her hips don't lie.
Shakira.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, what's that?
That Robin Williams was in that movie Jack, where he was reverse Benjamin Button.
Oh, where he was the adult, or he was the kid in the adult's body?
Yeah.
And was slowly aged? No, he was a kid in a body that was hyper aging, yeah.
Yeah.
That movie's super sad.
It is sad, but it's not.
I mean, hyper
spoilers.
aging means that the parents have to outlive their kid.
Oh, the next Game's Done Quick is in a couple days. Maybe I can actually watch it live. I always forget that it's happening.
Yeah, I
never
forget.
watch
I always
it.
forget that that's happening.
I stopped watching awesome Games Done Quick when I stopped streaming major events.
Why?
I feel like we should.
Because it was always during the weekends of major events, and I would just watch it while streaming.
Oh man.
I mean, why don't you stream major events anymore, Jack?
Politics.
You should go into them and.
I have the wrong politics.
Touche. I mean, maybe you should. I don't know. Have conversations with them. That is on cheat mode, though.
Last free code speedrun at the moment is 1 hour and 56 minutes on volume 1. Sadly, that's cheat mode.
How is it? How is it cheating?
There's literally an option in the game called cheat mode, and it makes you
Ah.
max level and instantly, and gives you all the money.
Oh. Oh well, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, I could beat that game in an hour. I could beat that game in like 2 hours without ever playing it.
No, it's probably like a lot of planning.
I got
Okay, we need 12 more subscriptions.
Uh,
I got you. Well, I got one.
11 more subscriptions. Did my subscription go through, my friend?
I have no idea.
Can you look? Can you find that data?
Ooh. Just kind of going through this icicle cavern. Oh, my favorite. Goombas are my favorite in this game.
That's adorable.
I just love Goombas.
Can't
All right, I get that awesome
without
games done quick is a
you.
thing, but can we start like mediocre games done?
What's your Twitch username?
It should just be
Meridian7652.
Yep, that's me.
Well, you know what? They have
It did come true, but it says you are not paying for it.
I'm not, because I get it free through Prime.
Ah, that's what that means.
Yes.
did it
So I'll resubscribe every month.
for nothing. Listen to them. I just like the like this is just
It's pretty great.
it's my favorite thing.
Even their little walk animation's adorable. Like,
Listen to the sound they make.
I know.
Can I just, like, be a Goomba forever?
Can we just, like, adopt the Goomba?
Until a small little Italian plumber comes and hops on your head, yeah.
Oh, man, what a gabagool.
Oh, you know what's great?
Well, maybe he's a Goomba Ghoul.
He's a Goomba.
Ooh. Speaking of gabagool, you know what's fantastic?
What?
All right, so Enzo Amore is the current WWE Cruiserweight Champion, right?
Cruiserweight?
Yes.
Okay.
He's under 200.
Wait. Are they
205
wearing
pounds.
Christmas hats?
They are.
Yes.
Did that come in the patch just for Christmas?
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh, that is cool.
So he's now the Cruiserweight Champion, right?
What is a cruiserweight?
A Cruiserweight is anyone that is 205 pounds or lower.
I thought
in the WWE.
he was cruising
So-
for a bruising.
Is that like lower than welterweight?
Okay, well, Cruiserweight
Or
in
featherweight?
Cruiserweight in the WWE is like light heavyweight in UFC. Because usually your average pro wrestler is like, at least in the WWE, like used to be just a giant muscle-bound motherfucker.
Like the Goombas.
Exactly. The point I'm gonna make is that one of the guys that's teaming up with Enzo Amore, his name is Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak?
But Enzo calls him Gabagulak. And I laugh my
I
ass
like
off.
You were
Gabagulak.
laughing way too hard over that.
No, I love Gabagulak. Gabagool's my favorite thing.
'Cause
But
Enzo's
my
the
favorite
guy-
deli meat, my favorite thing to say.
Wait, it's deli meat?
Yeah, gabagool.
It's
deli meat.
capicola.
It's capicola.
It's a terrible, terrible, like,
Pronunciation.
mispronunciation, yes. Oh, I found it.
If you can get tickets to Wrestle Kingdom, Fran, I'd say go.
Oh, you're going to Japan. Fantastic. That's
But
awesome.
I'm actually not the biggest. I mean, I like New Japan Pro Wrestling for what it is. But you're watching a fake fight. Why do you want to watch it when it's presented as something real? It's fucking fake. They're throwing stomp punches, guys. Like,
You know, it's just how it's presented. Like, everything you
Yeah.
watch, like, is fake unless you're watching documentaries.
Right,
Even
right.
then, they can be staged.
I mean, but there's like a big to do about because Chris Jericho's been like a WCW and in more recent years, like the past 20 years or so, a WWE guy. So he's doing a one-off in Japan, where he's wrestling Kenny Omega at New Japan Pro Wrestling's like WrestleMania. They did a big angle where Jericho distracted him with like a video on their Tron, and then the lights went out, and when they came back on, Jericho was there and he beat the fuck out of him. The internet made such a big deal about this. Like, WWE can fucking learn from this shit. They do that every goddamn week on Raw. Every fucking week. Somebody's on the fucking Tron like, I'm going to kick the shit out of you, and then surprise, he's fucking there.
Did you just call the Jumbotron the Tron?
Yeah, like the movie, Tron.
Well, I call
With
it
Jeff
the,
Bridges.
I call it the Tron because WWE calls it the Titantron because they used to be Titan Sports.
Oh.
Or they're the parent company would be like Titan Sports, and they owned WWF. But when they switched over to WWE, they had changed the name of the company to World Wrestling Entertainment.
Instead of Tron, with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, right.
Jeff Bridges.
He was in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
He was also in wrestling.
I remember that. Remember when Jeff Bridges beat Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania?
I do.
It was really good.
I was like, oh, that's a dude.
He was like, well, that's your opinion, man.
That's just like your opinion, man. And then they gave him the belt. He's like, you're right.
And the lights went out, and all the lights went red, and Vince McMahon was on commentary, and he was like, that's gotta be Kane!
That's true. My favorite wrestling is when the Coen brothers are directing.
Yeah, it was really good.
They're just great wrestle
Oh, they really
maniacs.
are. They really like the Graps. They are a big fan of WrestleMans.
They are the biggest WrestleMan fans. I'm finding all these
I
things.
fucking love calling that shit the Graps. Gonna watch Grab. Gonna bust out. Watching the Grabs.
Dude, you're not wrong.
G-Gypt, if you're not caught up on Lucha Underground, please do. That show is beautiful, and I love it.
All right, I'm going to go pick up food. I'll be right back. But if you want to do this
Do
race,
it. I'm gonna be terrible at this.
dude, it's fine. You get to be one of these roly-poly motherfuckers.
Oh, I love roly-poly motherfuckers.
I'll be right
I mean, while you're doing that, I can talk about. Actually, before you go, doesn't this guy look like fucking Sasquatch from Darkstalkers? Wearing like winter attire.
A little bit. If you
How
jump
do
out,
how do I?
you have to jump in the hole, and there's one without a hat.
Right, but how do I put the hat on?
They have to be not wearing hats.
Right, but how do I beat this guy enough to take his fucking sweater off and then put the hat on?
You email Shigeru Miyamoto and just very angrily say, how come I cannot hat? And he'll send you a letter, very nicely worded,
Again.
but in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Speaking of developers and things, before you go, how do you feel about Mega Man 11?
I've seen the little preview. It looks kind of cool. I mean,
looks
like
ugly as shit.
the walking animation is much to be desired. I'm like, I hope that's not what they're going with, but I'm down for more Mega Man.
Oh, God, I'm dying.
So you want to jump in that hole and grab the race, and I'll be right back.
All right. I think I'm dead. Doesn't Netflix only have up to season 2? Because there has been a 3rd season. And it gets more ridiculous.
Lucha Underground is a real show or a fake show?
Lucha Underground is a pro wrestling show that's shot like a TV show.
So it's a real, is it a reality TV show or a fake show, like a drama?
Yes.
What? That's not what I asked.
Okay. Because I'm going to say, like, Lucha Underground is one of those things where, like, all these characters have gimmicks. But all of their gimmicks are also who they are. Like, there's a guy named Drago who shows up dressed like a dragon. But he also transforms into a fucking dragon and breathes fire.
So it's a drama.
Sure.
So it's a fake show.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Like, are these real people or are they actors?
I mean, they're actual wrestlers. If that helps you.
Yeah, but are they playing their wrestler personas or are they playing new personas just for the show?
Some are playing new personas just for the show. Other ones are playing other characters that they've used in other places.
Okay, so then it's a fake show.
Yeah.
Mostly with cameos of real people.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
He doesn't have a hat.
I know, so I'm trying to beat him to death.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm trying.
He was protecting his head, though.
He was, what's the word I'm looking for here? I like that the text is freaking out.
It is?
You don't see that shaking like that?
Holy shit, it is.
Yeah, like, look at the Ys. They're trying to escape and file for unemployment. I'm not racing. I'm not ever leaving the spot. Yeah, fuck you. Let's fucking go. You and your dumb mustache now. Ooh. I can also shake the Pro Controller. I like that. Alright, so this might be the most hype thing I've ever done. When does this race start? Oh my god! Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
This is incredible! Oh, multi-moon. I'm totally ready to race. I was born ready to race, Jay. Alright, so I'm going to be terrible at this. It's going to be the best, and I love it. So am I racing against other people? Is this a time trial? How does this work?
I don't know. All I know is you have a picture-in-picture on the bottom right.
I'm not really sure why.
Is that the person behind you?
I have no idea.
No, I think it's the person in front of you.
I don't think there's anybody in front of me at all. I don't know what's happening. Alright, they said they're ready for the real race, but how do I do that? Where's the plus button?
Quit training.
Oh, wait, nope. It's almost better than Sonic 06.
I mean, this race seems like Excitebike.
What do you mean? Oh, the more momentum you have, the...
No, just the way it's designed. With the ridges and ramps. I think you want to stay in the middle.
No, the middle will stop my... oh, you mean of the track itself?
Sure.
I'm so No! No!
Looks like you want to hit those because you gain momentum bouncing off that wall.
No! No!
Oh, that was a good one. You're on fire. You won.
Yeah!
First try.
First try. I did it, guys. I know. I'm just the fat guy, the best fat guy racer of all time. I was like a supersonic snowman. All in a day's work, guys. How's it going, Rev?
Woo. Hey, all you people unsubscribe should subscribe.
Or at least follow us.
No, you should subscribe.
I mean, you could do that too. Look at this, the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. I'm so good at this.
That was the Grand Prix?
Yeah, man.
How can you get in the Grand Prix on your first
try
run without, you know, doing any qualifiers?
Because I'm that good. They were just like, look at this guy and his majestic mustache. We got to let him in. So I appreciate this animation because he's just freezing to death.
I think you need to change your clothes.
Can I do that?
If you change your clothes, does he still freeze?
I don't know. How do I do that?
I don't know, the shop?
Pressing buttons, pressing buttons, pressing buttons, pressing buttons. What's triangle do? Triangle? Let's go to lists. How do I list? No. No. Guys, how do I change my clothes? I'm not just the best fat guy racer. I'm the
clothes
best
store
fat
up
guy
there.
pilot.
The clothes store at the top.
Is there a clothes store?
Yeah, isn't that a clothes store?
This here?
Yeah.
This gets me out of here.
Oh, yeah, that's your boat. Never mind.
If the clothes aren't, if the clothes are warm enough, you won't shiver. Well, how do I find the store? Somebody help me. Help me.
Is that an amiibo thingy?
Uncle Amiibo. Hey, kiddo.
Oh,
Uncle
it is,
Amiibo.
yeah.
Nope. Nope, we had him last week, but somebody had to go to the hospital. No, I don't. I won.
You won?
You missed it. You can walk into your hat ship and you can change in there. I can change in there? What? There's also wardrobe in either the store or Odyssey, which you can change your outfits from.
He wants to change his clothes so he doesn't freeze anymore.
Oh,
Should
you
I-
can buy clothes here, dude.
Should I give this guy 50 coins?
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm doing it.
I mean, Toad's got to make money, too.
I got it.
You see? There's a thing over there.
He's got a family to feed.
He doesn't.
I've got a family to feed.
He doesn't. Canonically, I've read his backstory.
Oh, have you?
He doesn't have a family to feed. He's a kind of a lone wolf character. He's kind of badass, but, you know, but he sacrificed
Is he an American
his life of
badass?
adventure. Yeah, he's American
Ooh.
badass. Yeah.
How do I get in here?
No, that's where you plant something.
How do I? But I want to get in there. How do I do it?
Huh? You call up your plumber friends and you tell them to dig a hole.
Ah.
Because Mario is part of the Union.
He is,
Yeah,
isn't he?
He's got that. He's got that going for him.
That great Mushroom Kingdom Union. Should we go down here?
I think he's part of the New Donk City Union. I don't think Mushroom Kingdom has
No.
has a plumbers union, which is
Nope.
precisely why they needed to get a plumber from New Donk City.
That is true, because I don't know. Do monarchies generally have unions? That seems kind of like
don't-
at war with the other.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know.
Because it is Princess Peach, unless it's just an honorary title. She isn't actually a monarch. Kind of like the Queen of England.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, but at one point, like that family was in power, you know?
Oh, Princess Peach, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then they wrote her out. Then she got captured by Donkey Kong, but that was actually what's her face? Pauline, not
Yeah,
Peach.
yeah.
You know.
I do know. And she's in this game.
Oh, according to Nintendo, Mario isn't a plumber anymore. Probably didn't pay his dues at the Union. That is true. He's kind of a slacker
Well,
in
I
that
mean,
respect.
How are you going to pay your dues at the Union when you're too busy trying to rescue the princess?
I mean,
You know?
Mario is pretty much Barbie at this point.
Oh.
That's true.
The master of all trades.
Can I go in there? Do I need
Queen
a
of
top hat?
England joke. Oh, thanks.
No, wait.
Lifeless
Hold
Me,
on a second, hold
Lifeless
on a
Me is
second.
in UK. That's why.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you're being sincere, Lifeless Me. I'm sorry.
Those penguins were flying, and I'm mad as fuck about it.
Don't be angry.
No, I'm mad. I'm pissed now.
Are you angry or hangry? You want some of my food?
Ooh, I don't.
Okay.
Like I said, I was totally down and then found out there was hot dogs and shit. And I was like,
There's a bunch of stuff.
I'm not a big hot dog fan. I'll eat them if like they're there, but they're not my go-to. I'm not like, you know what I fucking want? I want to eat like 12 hot dogs right now. It's just fucking delicious. They're really disappointing to me.
Even if you like hot dogs, you can never eat 12 of them. That is just, that's a cruising for a bruising.
Ah. No! I got away. Fuck you for comparing Mario to Barbie.
A cruising for a bruising?
Cruising for a bruising. Hey,
I
Big
mean-
Show. Hey. You're cruising for a bruising.
I think if you're eating 12 Haagen-Dazs, I think you're greasing for a freezing.
Yo, 12 Haagen-Dazs?
I like it.
But what if you eat like 20 marijuanas? What happens?
Dude, inside the Haagen-Dazs?
Yo, what if I just... Oh, shit, look at this fucking moon. I did it, guys.
I love your excitement. This game is just awesome.
Game is beautiful. I'm really good at fat guy racing and getting moons, apparently.
No, but you got that moon. You're like, holy shit, I got a moon.
Yeah, like... Oh, this game's so hype. I did it.
Hey,
You can go inside the hat doors by throwing
hey,
your hat at it.
Herv, you got a problem with Barbie?
No, get back here. You bitch-ass penguin.
Did you hear that? Herv hates women.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Are you craving for a blazing?
Oh, here's the great mini game of our time, our generation.
I mean, I dig this baseline.
And I dig his headgear. No, this turtle you cannot kill. Even though Mario's
trying.
instincts,
I know, right?
I want to jump on you.
dude, never
Hashtag
challenge?
Mario body shambles.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it. What minigame is this? All the arrows in the ground. Here's the fun part, though. Oh, fuck you.
It's harder than it sounds.
Oh, God, I hate this.
It's just walking, bro.
Yeah, it's walking on ice.
You got this.
Teku, did you just link me a video to
You did it!
WMAC Masters?
Wait. Did you just say WMAC Masters?
Yeah, I love that show.
Yo!
That show was so
That
hype.
show was my jam.
That show was the post-Mortal Kombat era.
I feel like that was around, like, during, like...
Well, no, right after Mortal Kombat came out, WMAC Masters came out.
Because I'm going to say, I feel like that was a show that was trying to capitalize on that.
Yes,
show was great.
It was.
You know Chris Casamassa on that show? The Red Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
He played Scorpion.
You know the main character on that show?
Which one?
The one who played Liu Kang?
Yes.
He played Liu Kang.
No fucking way. You know the guy that played Shang Tsung in the movie?
Yeah.
Played Heihachi in fucking Tekken.
Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa, I think his name is.
And don't tell me you don't know that because we watched that movie here. No. I'm not sure how far this is supposed to go. I'm just going to take a guess. Come on.
Come on.
Fuck you. I hate this turtle. I'm done.
I like turtles.
You would. We see the speedrun for this game. I have not G-Jumped. How was it?
Probably really cool. Because the movement in this game is really
I can
ridiculous.
imagine the crazy shit people do with jumping in this game.
Well, I mean, I've seen ridiculous speedruns for like Mario 64, and those are always great. Oh, I'm bad at this. Holy shit! I jumped in the freezing water. He's gonna die.
You're fine.
Yeah, but Mario's got hypothermia. Okay, surely whatever. Sucks for him, I guess. What do I do to this?
Throw your hat on it.
Throw your hat on?
The answer is always throw your hat on it.
Oh, so it can see it, but can't move. Why is there a time limit?
I don't know. But it did.
Woo!
Yeah!
That was fun.
Can I get that question mark at the bottom of the ocean here?
Throw your hat on it.
What, the question mark?
No, the fish.
Oh, can I? I can do that in the water?
Throw your hat on anything.
Well,
Oh my
I meant
God,
I
this
can do
is-
it. Oh,
this is amazing.
Oh, here we go.
You're a fish!
Here we go. I'm shaking the controller. Yeah! Fish punch. Yeah, get wrecked. I'm so hyped right now. Look at this! Look at this! I'm a fish out of water! But I got that moon! Oh, God.
You died.
No, I murdered a fish!
You did.
Where's that last moon? Where's that last moon? I keep forgetting this is on invert. No, stop it. I want it. Oh, he's got a hat on. Oh, now he doesn't. Now he doesn't. Now I can be him. Where do I want to go is the question.
Wherever your heart desires, man.
Well, I'm trying to look for that last moon. I can't find it.
It's got to be here somewhere.
Is it over here? Is that a thing? How do I... What's that? No! Trying to do things over here.
That's a seed, my friend.
Oh, can I, like...
You can plant it.
Can I throw it out? So I pick this up, right? And then I bring it over to the, Is there an easier way to do that? Can I... Oh, I can swim with it. Okay, cool. No. Come on! You're killing me! There we go. Did I do it? Am I where I need to be? I am where I need to be. No! No!
You caught it. You threw it and caught it. That was actually impressive.
Right?
I love the way he swims with it. It's just kind of face in the water. It's just
whatevs. You know, I probably could have went around, gone the other way. No! What the fuck?
You're fine. Just jump.
Try it. No!
You got this. Ain't no rush in Mario unless you're doing a speed run. Then, oh god, please go quick.
I thought you said there ain't no rush in Mario, and I'm like, you might be alright.
I at least know there is an Italian Mario.
Please don't throw it very far. Oh my god! Do I have to throw it on there, or can I just jump and like put it down?
I don't know. I always threw it.
No, I can't. I gotta.
You just gotta aim to be the best.
Like no one ever was?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Mario. Come on!
Well, you got momentum. See, if when you move forward, you throw it
No,
further.
I know. Like I get momentum, and I just don't want to throw it off this platform again. Like I'm really scared about it.
Oh, by the way,
there you go.
Russian Mario!
Oh, there we go. There's Russian Mario.
Oh. He's just sliding his junk on it. It's fine.
Don't kink you.
Hey, no, it's Putin with an Italian accent.
Russian Mario.
I kind of love Stalin Photoshop as Mario. It's really good. It's really good. Can you post that in the chat, please?
I posted it on the stream.
Oh, I'm dead.
That was fast.
How do I?
Oh, you need to get another planet?
Get the seed again.
Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. The object of the game is to starve the Russian, the Russian kingdom, the Mushroom Kingdom. Close enough. Same thing. Don't yell at me. I did it, guys. How was that? Are those noodles? What's all in that?
There's beef, kimchi, noodles, hot dogs, spam, tofu, and some. The broth is pretty spicy. It's great.
Ah.
I used to love the Command & Conquer games. I used to be a beta tester for Westwood as well.
What's going on, Sloppy Crisco?
Hey!
But then EA bought Westwood and
by that you
Command
mean
Conquer wasn't good again.
you tried rice noodles? They are amazing. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Vietnamese food, and they use rice noodles as like their main thing. So I would agree. Rice noodles are pretty great. All right, let's try this shit again. The little... Yeah, let's stay on the side, because I won't overshoot my jump now.
Throw your head at it.
Oh, it moves! Oh, no. Oh, I'm up even higher now.
I love this music.
All right, I got this. I got this. Yep. Come on. Let's go, Mario. Yeah!
That was so close. Try going left.
Never.
Hey, look at that. There's a thing over there.
I did it. Oh, bullshit.
Try it again. Yeah.
How'd you know that was there?
Huh?
It's like if you played this before.
No, actually, I haven't done this before, but I saw
You
the
could
flower.
see it. Yeah.
And I always go the path less traveled.
You missed two.
That's fine. I wanted that.
You got another
Takes out for
move.
rice noodles. If only everything EA touched didn't die. Don't they do the
Star Wars Battlefront.
Well, no, I hear those games are bad.
Yeah.
Well, no, I hear the games are good, but the fact that they've got a ridiculous amount of like DLC and other shit is unfortunate.
Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
They do Battlefront, yeah.
No, EA. I'm thinking of Dragon Age.
Thanks, sloppy Chris Covers.
No, Dragon Age is BioWare.
Yeah, that is BioWare.
Isn't that EA though, technically? Doesn't EA own BioWare? Am I crazy?
I have no idea.
I'm wrecking that old Toad. Oh wait,
It is currently owned by Electronic Arts.
Remember when EA was cool?
No.
Back in like the 90s?
No, I don't. But since, let's see. Since EA bought BioWare, has BioWare released any good games?
I forgot that you can hold this, and that happens.
Oh, it's beautiful, right?
It's really good.
It's awesome.
I really like the music in this game.
Yes.
So,
So-
I've done this already. Do I get anything for doing this again?
No, you just, the moon pops up again, you get coins for collecting it.
Oh, okay.
And it refills your health if you were missing any. Yep. So if you want to explore the next world, you can, because we have enough moons at this point.
Well, I want to find that last moon, because I've got 4 of them and I need 5 of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Top 5 Star Wars games: Rogue Squadron 1 and 2, KOTOR, Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars Arcade 32X. I really liked the pod racing game. That game was my jam.
I really liked,
And Rogue Squadron is also my jam. I agree there completely.
I really liked Rebel Assault 2
Which one was that? I don't
for
know.
the PlayStation 1.
Ooh, okay, okay.
It was the one where it was basically like the precursor to the Rogue Squadron.
Right, yeah.
Am I the only one that remembers, like...
I mean, you got to fly the Millennium Falcon in that one.
That is true.
I mean, it was only for 2 missions, but you did.
I'm trying to think of the Star Wars first-person shooter on the PC.
Yeah, is that...
Jedi Outcast?
no, Bounty Hunter.
Jedi Outcast was after.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Because it was Star Wars Jedi Knights and then Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast.
Jedi Outcast. And then Jedi Academy was the third
Star
one.
Wars
yeah.
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty
it was
Super
like,
Star Wars. That game was so hard.
It was
Like,
like Star Wars Dark something or other.
Dark Forces.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
I forgot about Dark Forces.
Dark Forces was pretty neat.
I actually think, yeah, Rebel Assault was before Rogue Squadron?
Oh, look at these fucking fish.
Yes, it was.
Get the fuck over here. Get the fuck over here. How do I fish?
Oh, yeah, in Bounty Hunter, you played Jango Fett, right? We did it on stream a few years ago, didn't we?
Yes. Yes, we did. I forgot about that. What was I gonna say? Come on. What am I supposed to be doing? They don't want to. They don't want no.
It's because you got no bronze on.
I wish I liked Star Wars more. You know?
I wish EA didn't destroy
I like
video
Star
game
Wars.
companies.
What's going on, Tristan Hopkins?
How's it going, Justin?
I am very ambivalent about Star Wars. I generally think there's only 1 or 2 good Star Wars movies.
I hear the new one's really good.
Yeah, but people also said the last one was really good. What was it called? Number 7?
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. I mean, Force Awakens was just a retelling of the original movie, but then they added a few things in it that I think really hurt it.
God damn it.
Like Rey. I think Rey is an awful character.
I mean, we've only seen one of, of her. We've
Well,
only
she
seen
was
the
an
beginning
aw-
of her story.
She was an awful character in the one movie she was in.
I feel like she was a Mary Sue in the movie.
She was a Mary Sue. That was why she was an awful character.
She wasn't a Mary Sue. I feel she's a victim of J.J. Abrams' storytelling style, where there's all mysteries and no answers. So like, why is she the best? Why like? Because there's protagonists that are the best. But
she had that, and she was a Mary Sue, which makes it even worse.
There wasn't, unless J.J. Abrams or the writer thought they were Rey. I don't think she's a Mary Sue.
Well, and I was gonna say,
No, like Mary
if
Sue,
you take
in the argument that she's just good at everything, and she's,
that was
she's
Luke.
Luke at least had training though.
Not really.
And
He used the Force the first
Luke-
time.
Luke did not become really badass until the end of the second movie.
He destroyed the Death Star
He was
on his own.
Right, but he was a pilot there. Like, I mean, like, yeah, he was using the Force to whatever.
like he grew up as a pilot. It's not like you have Rey, who's like never done any of this.
Who had
shit.
no idea the Force existed, and now she's Jedi mind tricking people 10 minutes after finding out she had this ability.
Right. I'm saying that's a problem with J.J. Abrams' storytelling.
And I was gonna say we won't know why that is until we get the other 2 movies. So
it's just poor characterization. Because why is she the
Yeah,
best?
yeah.
The movie
Luke-
doesn't tell you.
Luke did training with that flying ball that shot lasers at him.
I know, and he
excuse
was
you.
bad at it, and then all of a sudden he can just destroy the Death Star using the Force. So like,
excuse you.
No, many boffins died for those secrets.
that's the second one. That's the second one.
I was gonna say, hold on. He got to wear a Muppet as a backpack, and do flips.
Like he had a training montage.
Have you ever seen that bad lip reading, by the way?
Training montages are important.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
And then you have what was the black guy's name? Was that Finn?
Finn, yeah.
I mean, what was the point of his character in the movie? He literally did nothing.
Token black guy.
He was just a token black guy there to make wisecracks.
He got beat up by Kylo Ren.
They really like smoothed out his edges. That's kind of like the thing about a lot of things felt smooth because he was supposed to be like this child soldier raised as a stormtrooper, and like probably did terrible things.
When do I'm
Yeah.
sorry. When
No,
do
like-
I like raise the thing? Because they're not.
When they touch it.
If they had explored his backstory a bit more,
need
he
time
could
it?
have been more interesting.
No, absolutely. But there are reshoots to make Poe a bigger character, and like
Poe was a bigger character in the movie than Finn
that's because they reshoots, man. They're like, we're going to use you more because
because
Oscar
we hate
Isaacs.
black people.
No, because Oscar Isaacs
Because
is
we hate
charismatic
black
as
people.
fuck.
I hope Benicio del Toro is just being great.
Yeah, you pull based off vibration.
Yes, Herb, I
So
completely
do
agree.
I was Luke wasn't on his own. He needed Han's help, and yeah. But I was gonna say, do
And
I?
Ghost Obi-Wan.
So do I time it like when they're just touching? Is it like a?
Yes.
Do I do it right before?
And you want the big one. See the big one? That has the moon in it.
That's one over here.
Yeah, the Das one.
Hey, get back over here. Get back over here.
R2-D2's the best character in all the movies.
I feel
He's seen so much shit. He's the hero in all the movies.
Oh yeah.
he really
I feel
is.
like BB-8 is the best part of Force Awakens. Not for nothing though. That movie's fucking slick. Like I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, and after like once we were done with that movie, I was like, that was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, it's just a much more dynamic directing style for sure.
All right, I definitely. All right, take this because
Where'd the big
I
one
apparently
go?
can. I apparently can't time things.
I'm going to unplug this and hope for the best.
Do it. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Oh, game deleted.
Oh, the game was deleted.
Deleted.
Okay, there's the vibration.
Yes. Wasn't BB-8 just a cat in a plastic ball with CG? I hope so.
Essentially.
Oh, could we just get a cat in a plastic ball instead of BB-8? Could we just get a cat instead of BB-8?
I hear there's like an evil BB-8 in the new one
Could we just get a cat?
called BB-Hate.
Yo! Please.
I love how like physicists when
I'm pretty sure BB-8's the name of my metal Star Wars cover band.
I love how when the trailers for Force Awakens was coming out and everyone saw BB-8, physicists were like, "Yeah, you can't make a robot like that. It doesn't make any sense."
Yeah, fuck you, physicists. It's a goddamn movie.
And Hasbro said, "Challenge accepted."
I did it.
You did it. Oh, we got the moon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, the friend at the moon, right?
BB-90. R2 is the best character because it wasn't a victim of George Lucas prequel dialogue. Herb, you trying to tell me you don't like sand?
Dude, I've come to really appreciate the prequels, like for
Right?
real. Especially after the blandness, at least to me, that was the Force Awakens. Yeah. Because it was a slick looking movie, but it was just like the story was.
Oh yeah, it was super safe.
Yeah.
The whole movie was safe. It was like, you like this thing, right? Here it is again, but slightly different.
And the prequels were many things, but I don't think safe is one of those things.
No, George Lucas didn't give a fuck.
I will admit though, I really liked Rogue One.
No, I really liked Rogue One as well.
That scene when Darth Vader shows up, I think is one of the most well-directed scenes in any movie I have ever seen in my life. Now, I know it rides a lot on nostalgia, and I'll accept that, but they understand. They took that nostalgia and directed around it, and I think that it was absolutely fantastic.
Because I was going to say, have you seen It?
The new remake? I have not.
Because that movie has some of my favorite directing. It's really good. That
Correcting?
guy-
Directing.
Directing. That guy did a really good job.
Tristan
directed
Hopkins,
it?
me too. I like the prequels. I've come around on them. It used to be.
I like the prequels the way I like Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
That movie...
No, they're competently directed. He knew, like I've seen set photos with George Lucas, and he's wearing hand shot,
Puppets and shit.
Greedo shot first shirts or something like that. Like
He doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't care about what you think about Star Wars.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh hi.
You know, in a way, as much
hi.
as I dislike George Lucas, I definitely have to appreciate that mentality. The mentality of, this is my work. Fans don't get to tell me how to do my job.
Yep.
I can appreciate that mentality.
Where Disney's like, I don't give a fuck. We'll do whatever you want. Just give us money.
But I'm hoping this new one looks interesting. So
Yeah, I hear it's nothing like
Is it J.J.
other
Abrams
Star
as well?
Wars.
it's
No.
Ryan Johnson.
Oh, good, because I hate J.J. Abrams.
Who's Ryan Johnson?
He directed Looper and Brick.
Why
And
do I
I haven't
Cooper?
seen. What is Brick?
Brick was like a neo-noir like kind of setting, but set in high school. Like it's everyone
Wait,
talks
wait,
like
you
all.
didn't need to jump on it? You could have just thrown your hat?
You can always just throw your hat.
I keep forgetting that's an option. That sounds interesting.
I hear it's pretty good. I hear it's good.
Prequels that it gave us the Plinkett reviews. I don't know what those are, Herb. Can you please explain that to me?
Plinkett. Whoa, what is going on here?
Oh goodness.
How the fuck are you gonna get up there?
Plinkett is a
Say a YouTuber?
review website channel.
Yeah.
Hey, we got all of them.
You know what I didn't get? Where's that last moon? I don't know where. It
Right?
is.
It's bumming me out.
Oh man.
We gotta get it.
We're not gonna find it, man.
No, we gotta do it.
Oh, undying.
We gotta do it.
Undine?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I think my favorite part of Return of the Jedi, the last one.
Yeah. Well, technically, the third
My
one.
favorite part is when
Well,
Boba
third one.
Fett dies.
Well, I'm gonna say my favorite part of the third one is when George Lucas edited in some more no's for Darth Vader.
Yeah.
No, no, and then he fucking picks him up and like
It's beautiful.
gorilla press slams him into the fucking reactor core.
Like I'm pretty ambivalent about it. I just love how angry it makes people.
Well, and all,
yeah,
all
these
stupid
changes. I'm like, this is hilarious. You do you, George.
Oh man, what I need in my life is I need a supercut of like all the changes that were made, like for like these special editions,
Yeah.
and then the changes promo with Brock Lesnar and John Laurinaitis on Raw. All right, so if there's one thing you should know about Brock Lesnar, he's not really great at giving promos anymore.
Anymore.
He used to be pretty good. Like when he was younger and he was actively like giving a shit about wrestling.
Right.
He was pretty. He wasn't great, but he was all right. Then he did MMA, and like just didn't give a fuck. and they handed him a mic, and he was just like, "Oh, I thought I was just phoning it in."
Yeah.
So he sat down at a desk in a wrestling ring and was like, "Hey, John Laurinaitis, I'm here and I want some changes."
Did you do this one yet?
I don't think so.
And on this paper are all the changes that I want. Because I'm Brock Lesnar, I'm the star of the show. I want some changes. He just used the word changes like the word and or a comma. Like,
dude, that's my favorite comma.
Yeah, it was terrible. But I want a supercut of Brock Lesnar wanting changes, and then we just see the changes in fucking Star Wars. I want that. Like,
I did it.
I want dumb wrestling things in my life.
Dumb wrestling things are fun.
They're fantastic.
My Star Wars.
My Star Wars! Like, everybody goes on about how Star Wars is this big thing for them, and I'm like, I don't get it. And then I get really excited when...
Well, I mean, it's their childhood.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
But I was going to say, but then I get really excited when Venture Brothers has another season coming out, and I'm like, I think I understand it.
Yeah, it's just all this kind of...
It's all just nostalgia. Because
if
you take the Star Wars movies on their own without the nostalgia,
they're fun.
They're not really that good.
They're okay.
They're essentially a love letter to old pulpy sci-fi stuff. So like...
That's exactly
which is why people didn't connect with the prequels a lot, because it was a lot more that than the originals were.
Oh yeah.
Because I see a lot of like Flash Gordon and stuff in the prequels, and I
yeah.
love Flash Gordon.
Because I was gonna say
Flash.
Exactly. That movie, I enjoyed it so much.
I was gonna say, like, you and I sat and ripped on it.
Yeah, but it was
great.
Yeah.
Like, it's got Queen for the whole fucking soundtrack. The whole soundtrack is fucking Queen.
So
it's
good.
Brian May just shredding.
So good.
What I was gonna say, though, is
do you know Brian May works for NASA?
He does.
Really?
Yeah, he works for JPL specifically, Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
That's awesome.
He landed a rocket on an asteroid a couple years ago, if you remember that.
So being a guitarist for Queen is as hard as rocket science.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I was gonna say, it's one of those things, like, I'm gonna be really sad when Venture Brothers is finally over. That show has been on for like 15 years.
But it's on and
the
off.
last episode I saw was like season 5 in 2008.
Yeah, it was great.
How many seasons are they at? Because I know they're like on and off and on and off, right?
They're up to like 6 or 7. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do like one season every 4 years. That's why I stopped watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait till it's over.
Yeah. I was gonna say apparently the production for that show takes a while.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Small development team, I guess, or small creative team.
I don't know where that other moon is, dude.
Do you need it?
For the
There it
star.
is. Oh no, oh, that's a moon.
Oh, that's it. That has to be it. That has to be it. There's only one left.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You were so dismissive.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, that can't be it. All right.
No, that can't be it. That's just the moon.
That's just the one we're missing.
That's no moon.
That's just
Oh,
a moon.
no. It's come full circle.
It's just a moon. It's flat Earth. Whatever.
Is that a rabbit?
Yeah, bro.
A snow hare?
It's a snow hare.
Do you like cut it off at the pass?
I mean, technically, a rabbit and a hare are different species.
Tristan Hopkins, how do you guys feel about the other Star Wars movies coming out? What
Which
do you mean
ones?
The other ones?
Which
do you mean
ones?
like
You mean
the next
like
two?
Solo or...
Solo, I was excited for, and now I'm not.
Oh, why? Because they changed the directors?
Because
They changed everything.
They changed. Yeah, it's like, why kick off Lord and Miller because they're making a funny movie? That's why you hire Lord and Miller.
They fired the second team of directors.
I thought
Wait.
it was Ron Howard was a
I would
director.
say, wait, they fired Ron Howard?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Really?
What
Are you fucking? I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Find
They
me an
just
article.
fired the
Find
new
me something.
director.
He
like
is
a
the
couple
most
days ago.
milquetoast director. How could he possibly offend
I
anyone?
fucking love that you said milk toast.
He is the definition. You look at milquetoast, it says see Ron Howard.
Speaking of Ron Howard, we watched Willow earlier before you showed up.
Willow.
Oh, Willow. I do enjoy Willow.
I don't remember what that is.
Huh?
It's a Warwick Davis movie.
Yeah. It's like a fantasy movie.
Written
stuff.
by George Lucas.
All right, now
Directed
imagine.
by Ron Howard.
All right, now imagine if the last season of Venture Brothers spit on everything great about the previous 14 seasons with a half-hearted production, edited the first 14 seasons, set over the overproduced, and destroyed the magic of it. That's what George Lucas did to Star Wars. Yeah, but see, I live in a world where that didn't happen to Venture Brothers, so I don't give a fuck.
And I disagree about ruining Star Wars. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the prequel. I just enjoy Star Wars. I don't know.
And yes, I meant the anthology of films. Oh, so like the next like trilogy. and
So
things?
we're seeing Star Wars tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have an extra ticket, Eddie.
I'm actually busy, unfortunately. Had you asked me this like 12 hours ago? Not even.
I asked you last week.
I think you did. I think you're right. Yeah, no, I was gonna say. Unfortunately, I'm doing something with my cousin. If it wasn't a family thing, I'd be like, sure.
It's the holidays. It's rough, you know.
I do appreciate the. Invite. Herb says you're wrong.
I know, but it's just like an opinion. It can't be wrong.
It's like your opinion.
It is my opinion. I enjoy the prequels.
Like I didn't as a kid.
No,
Like,
I'm saying
I went to go see fucking Phantom Menace as a kid, and I came home and my mom was like, "What'd you think of the movie?" And I was like, "Eh." And then I knew I was getting older. I was like, either that movie really sucks or I'm getting older.
Yeah.
And it's somewhere in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, Phantom Menace is the reason. That movie is literally the reason why I don't trust people's opinions on movies.
No, you cannot disparage the music in any of those. John Williams is the A game.
But like, there's. I
good.
see it constantly. Where
Oh, you
like
missed
I'll
our-
see a
our,
movie and I'll
rendition
be
of
like,
Sandstorm,
that wasn't
Nice.
really good, and then everyone will be like, that movie was amazing. And then several years later, when we're talking about it, people are like, yeah, that wasn't good. I remember not liking it when I walked out of the theater. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You
were
guys
like,
love this
"Oh,
movie.
that was amazing. Let me bust out the coconut oil because
Like a recent example
don't make that noise when you jerk off. It's creepy. Like
Marvel Civil
I'm
War.
not gonna kink shame, but
Yeah.
A recent example is Marvel Civil War.
so, I mean, scream all you want.
Everyone was talking about how like it was like the greatest movie ever.
I wasn't.
Well, me and Phil saw it about 4 weeks after it came out. So for 4 weeks we've been hearing about how great this movie was. And then halfway into the movie we looked at each other and we said, this movie is fucking awful.
Oh, look at these pirate Goombas. Yeah, I watched that movie like a couple months after it came out in the by myself at home.
No, but my point is now everyone's saying, yeah, Civil War wasn't good. I remember not liking it in theaters. Like, no, you loved it, you lying sack of shit.
Ferguzzo, how's it going?
Hey, Ferguzzo.
I want my hypothetical money back. Lazy Vagabond, how's it going?
Hey, you guys need
Yes.
to subscribe.
There is jizz music. The
I was gonna
cantina
say
playing.
there is jazz music in Star Wars called jazz.
Yeah. That's the cantina band. That's what they're playing.
That
That's what they're playing.
is 100% canon.
That's kind of the reason why like Star Wars has always been goofy. Like it's never been this high art kind of thing.
Just
It's
jazz.
it's pulpy stuff.
It's silly.
It is.
Like it's literally Dr. Seuss rhyming bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, in Attack of the Clones, you have a frog Muppet fighting Space Dracula.
Wait, what?
It's okay. They hired Christopher Lee to play someone called Count D, and that's not Dracula. It's pulpy. It's pulpy as fuck.
Do you see this look on my face? Because I didn't put that together till right fucking now. God damn it. Because that's kind of like how people and again we've talked about this movie ad nauseum.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like how people were like
Whoa, is that a skin-colored Goomba?
It's a girl Goomba.
in Batman versus Superman. People are like, "Oh, that scene's so fucking dumb. He doesn't stab him with the fucking spear because their moms have the same name." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, all right, fuck you," because I didn't notice that at first.
That blew my mind. It did blow my
But that's
mind.
actually not what's happening there, guys. But it's like, yeah, all right, fuck you. That's not what.
It's good. It is good.
There's difference between there's a line between being cute and being ridiculous. I agree, Herb.
I agree.
Yeah, that line is about the time in Hot Tub Time Machine when you have Craig Robinson look directly into the camera and say, "It must be some kind of hot tub time machine." And he looks right in the camera, and it's like, okay, you got me. This movie's going to be awesome.
Yeah, like, oh, all right, no, I'm in. What I was going to say about Civil War is that I watched that movie by myself, in my house, on my TV. May or may not have been under the influence of something. And I still didn't like the movie.
Oh, he's pissed. Oh.
Like, everybody was like, "How did you not like that fight scene in the airport?" I'm like, because everyone had to redub over their lines and phoned it in. Nobody sounded like they gave a shit. Why should I?
It was very gray scene. It was the cinematography wasn't.
I love the pirate Goombas.
Oh, they're my.
Goombas are adorable.
They looked high as fuck.
Dude, these are my favorite. Goombas.
Super adorbs.
So adorbs, bro.
Totes.
Totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs.
Look at
I like that you jump on them and their pirate hats fall off.
Yep. I gotta stack them.
Mr. Invincible, I always want to make a Goomba Tower.
Oh, me too. Goombas are my favorite thing.
Are they really?
I like,
In this
I like the
game.
music change as you're running up with the Goombas.
Because my question was going to be Goombas versus Amalgams. Who wins?
Oh, obviously Goombas, because Malcolms can fuck off.
Well, here's my question. With all of these Goombas stacked on top of each other, are these Goombas an amalgam now?
No, they're just teamwork makes the dream work.
I like that.
Yeah. You see?
The Goomba Centipede!
Oh, I totally watched Human Centipede 2 Goomba Edition. Human Centipede 3, 4, what are they on?
I would totally watch Goomba Centipede teamwork makes the dream work.
Just Mario just sewing all the Goombas together instead of jumping on them.
No, wait. It would be
my stomach turn.
It would be Dr. Mario.
It would be Dr. Mario.
No, guys.
Ah, yes, my plan.
Oh no! I've actually never seen Human Centipede.
Human Centipede?
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen them. Actually, I've seen the first one, and it's a lot like Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That Goomba girl wants your mushroom.
Yeah.
We're getting Power Moons from Carmen Sandy Goomba. Oh, yeah, I get it.
fantastic.
Yep.
Carmen Sandy Goomba.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like the headwear.
I don't want to think about her Sandy Goomba.
You are, though.
I don't like sand. It gets everywhere.
This is really coarse.
It is. It's not wrong. Oh, look what I did.
Had things go with that girl, K-Babe the other night. Hey, we went out, we had a couple of drinks, we went dancing, and then later that night, show me your Sandy Goomba. Bada boom. How you doing?
That's a good night.
Right? I worked a lot of things into that bit. I liked it. It was good.
Why was it Sandy?
You don't like sand? Okay, Anakin.
I mean, he was very adamant about his dislike of sand.
My favorite was James Franco's line reading of that as Tommy Wiseau. It was really good.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Is that a Rob?
His Tommy Wiseau impression is incredible, especially when he's doing Tommy Wiseau at Tommy Wiseau with Tommy Wiseau in the room.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God, that movie was amazing.
It really was good.
I might
Holy
be seeing
shit.
it sometime next week.
Please do.
I really want to.
Oh, what's going on there?
With
That's
somebody
so
that hasn't seen the room.
I'm upset they didn't do the oh hi doggy scene.
I know, but they had it in the credits.
Did they? I hear
Why does it have that thing?
I hear Tommy Wiseau plays like a cab driver or something in a post-credit scene.
Yeah, he does.
You should just, like, watch it, man.
I want to.
Well, it's
Like
a
I said, I'll
random
probably
party
see it,
goer.
I'll probably see it. I'll see it in the next couple weeks. A friend of mine works at the theater and wanted to see it, and I was like, "Do you want to go?" He's like, "Yes."
Oh, I love these guys.
Do you love them more than Goombas?
No.
Can you love anything more than Goombas?
Not right now. Maybe later, though. Oh, I need this.
Oh no, Tekken.
What happened? What is that? I don't know what that is.
This guy doing this.
Oh,
He's freaking out.
what does that mean?
I don't know. He's stressed out.
Don't be stressed out, Zach.
Yeah, don't be stressed out.
Get the let out.
That's the not like this face.
Not like this?
Not like this.
I mean, I like Goombas.
I do enjoy me some
Does
Goombas.
that count for something? Count for something? Or?
So I appreciate you just kind of like kicking your feet, carrying this thing.
Yeah, I gotta take it to the planter.
The way he runs really reminds me of Fix It Felix.
It's probably the clothes. That's probably what's doing it.
Yeah, it's probably it. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish he was wearing blue overalls. We'd call him Bob Dylan.
Oh, can we fix it? Maybe, possibly, with the right incentives.
I feel like, speaking of the right incentive, I feel like we should be wearing the poncho and sombrero.
Uh-huh.
We should start appropriating some cultures.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Can you play a game of volleyball?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is water jumping a speedrun?
Oh, no one's
technique?
playing
It
right
is now.
Oh man.
Can you play volleyball with the?
I hope it is. Yeah, actually, I have to beat the boss, and then I can volleyball.
You can volleyball with the snails.
I can volleyball with the snails, man.
Well, my question is Thunder Snail Super Smash Brothers gonna play volleyball with us with the snails?
Absolutely, well.
It was the best bad movie ever.
Thunder now shows up to the break on Tuesdays.
Does it
Oh.
really? Well, when you see him in person next time, tell him I said hi.
Yeah. Say hey.
Go for 100 hits at volleyball? Is that a thing
That's
we
hard.
do?
It's hard, yeah.
Is it hard? Is that a trophy?
It's a moon.
Or oh, it's a moon. Okay. How the fuck did this man make money off a bad movie that should have been launched into the sun?
You should see The Disaster Artist because it says how it got made. So
I was gonna say, have you ever seen The Room? Because it's one of those movies that are just it transcends being bad. It transcends being. It's an experience.
it was a movie made in earnest, and it was supposed to be a masterpiece, and it was not. So it's not like Sharknado, where it's like, let's make a bad movie on purpose.
This is funny.
Let's get our ducks in.
It was made like deadly serious.
I did it. It's hard to control that.
Yeah. You know why the same sex scenes in that movie twice?
Why?
Because what's her name refused to have another love scene with him because she thought Tommy Wiseau was creepy.
I mean, that's fair.
He's also like 25 years her senior or something.
Who knows?
We don't know his age.
Oh, he lives in New Orleans.
Nolans.
He actually revealed that on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
I mean, that's kind of been his story for a while.
What's that he lives in New Orleans?
Yep. That's his accent.
What I thought was ridiculous was like they asked him like, you know, how did you fund your movie? And he was like I was selling like expensive coats and jackets.
Yeah.
And people were like, all right, that's fucking weird. And then James Franco went to his house, and he just had a fucking like he had racks on racks on racks of expensive coats and jackets. So he's like, what the fuck? It's really good. What a story, Mike.
Oh, look, I'm dying. Over.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
I'll have to be a fish.
Harvey Fishman?
Did you just get like... Oh, okay. I thought you got an email, and I was going to get super triggered. Because that,
Triggered.
The Microsoft email noise, like the notification noise for emails, triggers me now.
Oh, man, where is the trigger?
Why?
Because that happens a lot if I'm like... If I have like notifications, or I should say if I turn the volume on my phone.
It's a good thing I don't use Microsoft.
Due to Outlook being on my phone and that being like having my work account linked to Outlook, and now I have the Outlook app on my phone because of work. I get emails sometimes, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But that sound just triggers me because I know shit's going down.
Where's the trigger? You know, Batman would like to know.
Swear to me.
I need some hearts over here. Oh, fantastic.
Is it fantastic? It's a heart. You got a heart.
Yeah.
Go to the right. Is there another one? That's a bubble.
That was if I wasn't a fish.
You're a
If I was
fish.
doing this the hard way. Oh, I am a fish. Thank you.
You can do this without being a fish?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's where the air bubbles are for, and
Yeah, in case you didn't want to be a fish.
sometimes you just don't want to be a fish.
You murdered that fish.
I don't regret it.
Hashtag fish murder?
I do it again too.
Ooh. If it was a mermaid, it'd be mermaider.
Merman.
I like that song.
Keep it sexy, merman.
Merman.
I ever tell you that story? The Keep It Sexy Merman story?
I don't believe so.
All right, so this is absolutely ridiculous. One of the guys we used to hang out with is a huge homophobe, right?
Okay.
I mean, you guys know Clary.
Yeah.
All right, huge homophobe. So we thought it'd be hilarious. We were hanging out.
Clary's a huge homophobe?
Yeah.
Maybe because he got molested that one time.
He did, and I wish we could find that video because I would just plaster it everywhere.
That's terrible.
It's hilarious.
Don't do that.
No, it's really funny. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but the video's hilarious.
Especially Kit's look at the end.
Yeah, I would say kids look at the end of me closing your bathroom door. 10 out of 10. So we're hanging out at our friend's house. And the girl he was with at the time was a really big fan of the show Queer as Folk.
Okay.
Or Queer as Folk. So we go to load up like whatever fighting game. I think he had a copy of like MVC2 that we were going to load in there. But so we go to take that out of the case and put that into his PS2, and we hit the eject button, and there's just a Queer as Folk DVD. And we're like, Joe, what the fuck? Like we're not gonna. But we're like, Joe, you don't seem like the kind of guy that's gonna be watching this show. And he's like, oh, Amy's a big fan. Whatever. Right. So we end up just like popping it back in to be like, what is this? And we're playing just like the opening to one of the episodes.
Did you enjoy the show? Or
Not really.
Oh, okay.
But there's this photo shoot of like this male model, and he's dressed up as a merman. You know, he's got like the little like Robin shorts,
Right.
like the 1940s Robin shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he's wearing those like those things with like the little booties and like some mesh top. He's like painted orange or something. And the photographer is like, yeah, that's it. Oh, that's it. Keep it sexy, merman. Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
So we know Clary's showing up, right? And we're like, let's just throw this on when we know he's walking in. Let's just not say a thing. Let's just watch this like this is a normal thing we do all the time.
That's what I was gonna ask if you enjoyed it. Like,
It was fine. But I feel like my
Fine.
favorite part of that show is us not saying a word, just everybody looking straight. And he walks in and he's just freaking out. Why are you guys watching this? What is it? Like he's just freaking out. Like he's making baby beluga noises at this point because he can't even he can't even put words together.
right.
He's freaking out. And we're just so we turned it up like keep it sexy, man. He freaked out.
But did he keep it sexy?
No, he didn't.
Oh, well, that is.
He was too busy not being chill at all.
He's very unsexy. What's your favorite gay character in movies, TV, or video games?
Good question. I do like Midnighter.
I don't know who Midnighter is.
Midnighter is I guess he's technically Wildstorm again, but he was in the DC universe for a little while. He is Wildstorm's version of Batman, essentially. Or I should say he's the Authority's version of Batman.
Right.
The Authority were a superhero team of pretty much what if the Justice League decided to take over the world. Well, they were originally just a counter to, or they were a satirical version of like 90s grit.
Right. Okay.
Of like here's guys like Wolverine and Lobo was supposed to be a satire of like 90s comic book characters.
Kind of how like Ninja Turtles is a parody of Daredevil.
Yes.
It's like super gritty.
Yeah. So like the Authority kind of started as like, okay, here's like a kill happy Justice League, but like also what if they took over the world?
Which is why they're the
well,
Authority.
yeah. Like there was like a giant like planet scale invasion.
Yeah.
So they were like, fuck it, we'll just kill all these things, and now okay, you guys can't you countries can't police yourselves. We're gonna do it for you.
Jeez.
It's interesting. Like it's a good book. But Midnighter and Apollo are the Batman and Superman of the group, and they're gay,
Oh,
and they're a couple. It's great.
So they're like Batman and Superman.
Yeah, kind of.
They're the
Or like-
ambiguously gay duo.
The ambiguously gay duo.
It was great. But yeah, Midnighter's fantastic. He's got like a computer brain, so he can, if he's gonna fight somebody, he can kind of map out in his head every move anybody's gonna make. So he's already won the fight before it started.
Is that the Batman analog?
Yeah, that's Batman. I like. And Apollo is he's named after like the sun god Apollo.
Right.
And he's got solar-based powers.
That's so Superman analog. All right.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
And they're gay and they're married. It's great.
Didn't like that. This guy's hard to catch.
How's it going, M. Flores?
What's going on, Aunt Flores? I know you said that. You just said that.
I did.
And I said it as well.
Yeah, I heard. But like when you ask a question like, "What's your favorite whatever character?"
It's a hard question to answer.
Yeah. Because more often than not, I'm not like, "Oh man, I'm so glad this gay character's great." Like it's not like a thought. You know?
It is. Yeah.
It's just like, no, this character's fantastic. Who happens to have this orientation?
Look how beautiful that is.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
See, I'm glad this is one of the things you agree with me on
What's that?
about intersectionality.
Oh, totally.
It's not important. What you define as is not your character. So just because you're gay or a woman or black or white or Asian or a Jew or whatever doesn't define your character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's a good character, it's a good character. Just like, I don't care if it's anything else. Like, that was a big to-do about when the New 52 launched. They didn't really do much with, like, the old Justice Society characters. So DC had made, like, they turned Earth 2 into, like, here's all the Justice Society characters, but they're all younger. So Jay Garrick was, like, super impulsive and, like, kind of a dick and was a mama's boy. It was weird. Instead of being just, like, the wise old speedster.
Yeah.
There was him. There was another one I can't think of off the top of my head that they changed drastically. But the third one that they changed drastically was Alan Scott. Like, these characters were supposed to have that real super old school, like, World War II mentality, because that's what they were from.
Yeah.
So, like, you have a character like Alan Scott who has that very old 1950s, like, male mentality, who has a couple of kids. And one of his kids turns out to be gay. And so, like, one of the really interesting things about that was, like, here's this old school mentality, and now he has to try to, like, find a way to cope with that. Because, like, what does he do? Stop loving his son?
Yeah.
So that was a huge, like, struggle for that character for years. In the New 52 relaunch, you just fucking spiked on his face. Jesus. In the New 52 relaunch in Earth 2,
Yeah.
they just made Alan Scott gay.
Oh.
Because they decided, hey, it'll be a really cool headline to have Green Lantern, major DC hero is now gay. Or comes out as gay.
Right.
And it's like, oh, and everybody was like, oh, Green Lantern, is he gay now? Well, no, this one is.
They're just looking for clicks.
Yeah.
Instead of telling an interesting story.
Yeah. Which they end up telling a pretty interesting story with that character.
Well, that's good.
But I'm like, but you could have just made this guy someone else. You literally could have done the same thing and just done something else.
Yeah, I mean, but they didn't.
No, exactly. Like, and I really liked Earth 2.
I got a thing.
Like, at the time, that might have been the best comic coming out of DC. You have crazy murder happy Thomas Wayne as Batman,
Gotta love that.
who ended up faking his own death on that Earth. Bruce ended up meeting him, like, ended up tracking him down and was like, what the fuck? My entire crusade has been because you guys have been dead.
Daddy,
You're alive. What the, like, my whole life is a lie now. Like, fuck you.
I mean, that's pretty great.
Yeah, also, you're a junkie, so I fucking hate you. Because he got hooked on Miracula. It's the pill that Our Man would take that would give him super strength and endurance for an hour.
Right, okay.
So he got hooked on that. So what's interesting is that the beginning of Earth 2, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman of that Earth, they failed to fight off Darkseid and his army from Apocalypse. So they're dead. That's where Earth 2 starts.
Right.
Is like the three big guns of the DC universe are fucking dead.
Well, they had to. Like,
right,
let's do
and
something different, so let's kill off all these things.
And those characters on that Earth were the only, like, it was them and, like, their extended family were the only superheroes on the planet. So you kill them and their family, you take over the planet.
Oh.
So you have, like, a younger version of the Justice Society characters take over. So Thomas Wayne looks at the sacrifice of his son and was like, he's right, I need to do better. So he takes up the mantle of Batman. But he's like, I'll never be as good as him because I'm 60 at this point. Or 65 at this point, like however old he is. So yeah, he's essentially addicted to superhero Viagra. And he's super okay with killing people.
That is super interesting.
It's
like
really good. What's even better, too, like, spoilers, he ends up dying in a big crossover that should have been awesome and it wasn't. And the Dick Grayson of that Earth looks at his sacrifice and takes over for him. And he's a completely different Batman. Because he's like, he ends up getting paralyzed at some point.
Right.
So he ends up getting this, like, exoskeleton that, like, bonds to his spine.
Yeah.
So he's a completely different Batman. Because he also had a kid. So he's like, okay, I need to be Batman because the world needs a Batman, but also I have a kid. Like, it's... Earth 2 is really good. They never really pulled the trigger on going, like, all the way in on it. So it's a lot of start-stop stuff.
Right.
Or stop-start stuff.
But
it's really good. Like, it's
you know,
worth the read.
Sometimes it's nice when comics end.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree with you.
That's the unfortunate thing about comics is they just go on forever. So, like, character development either gets reset completely or goes nowhere.
Speaking of character development, I was watching Fat Man on Batman with Kevin Smith and Mark Brennan. But he had Grant Morrison on the other day because Morrison was plugging his TV show Happy.
Yeah, I heard Happy was out. Yeah.
I hear that show is great, and Morrison was like, the show strays from the comic at some point. He's like, but it strays in like the craziest, like most fun way possible. It's amazing. Please watch it.
Yeah, because I hear Happy is probably what Morrison thought was most likely one of his works to be adapted because it's not as crazy as his other stuff.
Yeah.
But it was him adapting someone else. I hear, right? Like it wasn't. It's not like a Morrison original. He's cribbing a lot, even though that's kind of his thing. He cribbed from.
Yeah. Like he'll like I would say his whole shtick on Invisibles is crazy, but yeah. So he was saying like go check out that. Shit, where was I going with this? What were we just talking about? Oh, comics ending. Okay.
Yeah.
He was saying that his run on Batman, because he already he had a run on Batman from like 2009 to like 2015 or something like that, or no, like 2013. He had this like crazy long run.
Yeah.
On Batman. So he ended up doing Dick Grayson as Batman with Damian Wayne, Bruce Wayne's son, as Robin. So here's like this reluctant Batman who's happy and smiling. And this dark, like this grim, dark, brooding, like douchebag of a 10-year-old in Robin.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's great. And like the entire way that it's written and all the artwork, it's a love letter to like 1960s Adam West Batman.
Oh, it's amazing.
Taken deadly seriously. I mean, and I feel like I bring that run up a lot. Like we'll get into comics, I'll talk about that shit. But the point I'm making is that Morrison was like, I have a 5-year plan for this story. So like the whole plan was we're gonna kill Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna tell I'm gonna do a slow burn of 5 years and then bring Bruce Wayne back at the end.
Okay.
DC was like, we can't have him dead that long, so he ran Batman and Robin for 16 issues. Yeah, they told the story in like a year and a half because they had to bring Bruce back.
Right. Oh, that's just let Morrison do his thing. As far as I'm concerned, he's like the most interesting person working the comics right now.
And that's the thing that like, because comic book fans are like they're coming out and being like, no, let this guy do everything, and comics are being more popular in pop culture now because a lot of the movies are knocking him out of the park.
Right. But they're not.
He's on fucking Jimmy Kimmel this week.
Oh wow.
What the fuck is that?
That's incredible. But the thing is, like, when I think of like popular superhero movies, I don't think something that Morrison does. He does like some super like weird stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of, I need to give you, because I have the first trade of his run on Justice League.
Yeah.
I need to throw that out. Like, you need to read that.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'm always down for more Morrison.
The guy just takes concepts and he goes, okay, these are interesting. But what if we did this?
Yeah.
And he just dumps them on their head. And you're like, you know what? That fucking works. But what I thought, because I would say on the same vein as this, because I was watching like the Fat Man on Batman show.
Yeah.
He stuck around for a Q&A, and somebody in the crowd asked him, out of all of your works, what would you like to see done as a movie? And his response was, like, out of, like, superhero stuff, he's like, I feel like Arkham Asylum would really work well.
Mm.
So if you've never read Arkham Asylum, Mysterious House on Serious Earth, I need to give that to you because the artwork is just great. And
yeah.
It's Morrison just doing, like, a deep dive on the psyche of these characters.
Fantastic.
So what I thought was super interesting is they asked, who would you have direct that? So Kevin Smith was like David Fincher. I'm totally fucking down.
Like Fincher.
I totally forget who Mark Brennan said, but he was like, I'd love to see like a smaller studio do that movie and shoot it like a horror movie. So like get a small studio like Blumhouse.
Yep.
To do that movie. And like what would be interesting about it is all you would need, or what would be cool or like kind of neat about that, you would just need a warehouse somewhere. You build one set. Because it takes place in Arkham. The entire book takes place in Arkham.
Yeah.
So you get a warehouse, you build one set, you do it for like $4 million. I mean, it's Warner Brothers, so they'll probably give you 40.
Right.
But you can make that movie super cheap and then make gangbusters. Like you make $1 billion. That's like a 10 trillion % increase or something. But what I thought was cool is it got around to Morrison, and so Grant goes, David Fincher,
and you do it with all new actors.
Yeah.
Just out of acting school who will work for cheap because they want to get their name out.
Yeah. Like, oh, God, like, it'd be ridiculous. But Grant Morrison was like, all right. He was like, yeah, David Fincher would work, and I forget who Mark Brennan mentioned. But he's like, you know what? I like to see David Lynch do it. And Kevin Smith goes, ooh, you know what? He's like, I'd like to see a version of that, but I don't know about the version. And Morrison's response was, he goes, come on, man, Twin Peaks Season 3? And I was like, oh, I fucking guessed it! Because I want that movie now. I fucking want that movie.
Lynch would not touch a superhero movie. Not after Dune.
No, I know, but like, it's one of those things. Read.
Oh god.
I'll see if I can't get a copy of Arkham. I can get you a copy of Arkham Asylum if you want to read it.
Yeah.
The artwork's fucking bizarre. Like the artwork's beautiful, but it's also really unnerving. And like I said, the whole story is just kind of a deep dive at the psyche of these characters.
Yeah, I'm interested in that for sure. Yeah.
It's like I really want a David Lynch directed Arkham Asylum movie. And I really checked out the new 52. Manicardi don't. It's hit or miss.
Mostly miss, you say?
It's mostly miss. Because it was DC going. We're in a court battle with the two families that the co-created Superman. Jerry Siegel and Joel Shuster.
Right.
They were in a court battle with the Schusters. So they kind of needed to change some things with Superman.
Yeah.
And they just decided, you know what?
Oh
if
yeah.
If we're gonna change Superman, let's just change everything. Like let's just do a complete like not a hard reboot of like this is what we're doing, but we're just gonna kind of hit the reset button. So all the continuity doesn't matter.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I do remember that happening.
So everybody like. It was a really good jumping on point for new readers. Like Amanda jumped on for that because she heard about that. I was like, oh shit! Like I've always been interested in comics. Let me do that.
Yes. No, that's fantastic.
Yeah. And now I just give her things. I go, don't worry about this. Just read this. And all the other stuff, like I can fill in the gaps for you. It's fine.
Right.
Just read the shit.
That's kind of my introduction to comics. Is here, read this random book. I'm like, all right, I have a basic understanding of these characters, at least the origin. So like, all right.
But yeah. So New 52 is hit or miss. It's either really good or really bad. There's not a lot in there that I was like, that was okay.
You're not like, oh god, you have to read this.
Yeah. Dark Knight's Metal is fantastic. And because Scott Snyder was like, this has a lot to do with a lot of Grant Morrison's run.
Batman R.I.P. and Batman Inc.
It actually, because I was talking before about how like Bruce Wayne was dead.
Yeah.
He actually wasn't. Darkseid shot him into the past.
I did read that. That was the crossover that you did. What was that one? Because it's not.
That was.
It's not. Is it Final Crisis or
yes.
Infinite Crisis?
That was.
Infinite Crisis is different.
Yeah,
right?
Not the Search for Bruce Wayne. I forget what the fuck that was called. I forget the name of the miniseries where Bruce Wayne's going through time, like making his way back to the present. But Darkseid was like, if any human is going to be able to make his way through time, back here, it's Batman. So like he like not only that, but he sent a what he was calling the hyper adapter after him.
I love it.
It's Grant Morrison. It's Grant Morrison just going. I need a monster that's gonna like. I need a time monster that's gonna chase Bruce Wayne throughout time. Hyper adapter fucking works. It's comics. It's great.
Awesome.
It turns out
it reminds me of the Haka.
What was that
from Prince of Persia 2?
Oh, okay.
Just the thing that's just chasing you throughout the entire game.
That's exactly what it is. But it turns out that thing is the demon bat god Barbatos that was chasing him.
Barbatos.
That thing is now like the main, like that thing is the big bad now of Dark Knight's Metal.
That's awesome,
dude. It's so dumb.
It's
like,
so comic booky. But why be like, I don't want to read comic books because those are dumb. Well, give me the movies, man.
That's half the fun, though.
Dude, I know.
It's like, I know. I like that this dog is following you.
I know, he's my favorite. I can't possess him because he has a hat.
No, it's fine. I love photorealistic dog.
Me too. Actually, watch this.
That's
oh my
incredible.
God, that is
my God, that's the best. You can just play fetch with this dog.
I can play fetch with this dog. Go get it.
I love how he has a hat.
Play fetch with a dog instead of playing this game. This game's the best.
All right, it's a dog.
I also feel like I lost like all of our audience because I've been just deep diving into dumb comic book shit, so I apologize.
No, it's fine. Comic books are cool. And we're not even drunk. This is usually our drunk streams.
Oh, yeah, where we just start talking about, like, we just get passionate about things.
Yeah, it's like, hey, these are the things we've been doing.
Nobody ever, don't let anybody ever tell you to not enjoy your passion.
Oh, no, I totally do.
It's true.
I was going to say, pick a thing you like, do it every single day. No, fuck that. Pick a thing you love, and every second you get a chance to do it, fucking do it.
It's good advice.
Don't let these other people force feed you. Feed your fucking self.
I'm full.
Of noodles and
Yeah, noodles and beef and spam and
Because I'm slowly regretting not getting food, but also if we're going to be out of here in a little while, you know what's been calling my name?
Who? Hey. What's been calling your name?
So, Quick Check started doing these grilled cheeses, which I'm like, I don't know how a Quick Check grilled cheese is going to be.
Quick Check sandwiches
it's hard
are
to,
actually
it's hard
really
to mess
good.
up grilled cheese.
And Quick Check sandwiches are actually really
Usually
good.
they're good,
are.
yeah. But I was going to say they started doing, like, specialty grilled cheeses.
Okay.
They started doing a Cuban grilled cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
So it's got, like, the...
What does Cuban mean?
It's got the... It's like a Cuban sandwich.
What's Cuban mean?
You've never had a Cuban sandwich?
Nope.
It's usually, it's usually turkey and ham, I believe, and pickles and mustard.
But with grilled cheese.
Yeah, but it's a grilled cheese.
Thanks for sticking around, Tristan. I mean, he was just kind of in jest saying everyone left, but maybe.
I mean, if they don't like to hear me fanboy out about DC Comics, it's fine. I can talk about Marvel and how unfortunate things are right now.
What do you mean? What's going on, Pop?
How's it going?
OB Pop? OBO Pop?
OBO Pop.
I'm sorry.
Oboe pop.
I'm sorry
Oboe
I'm
Pop.
mispronouncing
Hashtag
it.
Oboe
I'm
Pop.
very sorry.
He plays pop music with an oboe.
Ooh.
You know what? You're not wrong. Oboes are the instrument of the future. I've seen several bands use an oboe. That's not true.
Have you seen what?
No.
Oh, that's my favorite puzzle game.
Oh, man, I love this place because it has Goombas in it.
Are Goombas your favorite?
How'd you know?
He's got a chef hat on.
Now he has my hat on.
Oh, so he was cooking it up in the kitchen.
Time to stack these Goombas.
What exactly is Peggle?
Huh?
Peggle is pachinko.
Essentially, yeah. All right, watch this sweet, sweet corn roll in action with Goombas. I did it. And I fell in love. Thanks.
I like that you need just enough Goombas to talk to her.
Yeah.
And then she just gives up the moon. She's like, you're like, you got to be this tall to ride.
And then when
That's
she
funny.
sees
And
the
then-
human,
that's
she
funny.
And then she just gives it up.
That's pretty funny. I like that. Like a lot.
You got
why are you getting attacked by the killer tomatoes?
I don't know if you registered it as a joke or if you meant it that way, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's good. I like that.
Why are you getting attacked by the killer tomatoes?
They're not. They're spicy tomatoes.
I feel like, oh, okay, two things. I feel like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a movie I need to see.
Oh,
it's not.
It's ridiculous.
It's not. It's really
I
not.
did not. Oh, hi, tomatoes. Two, I told my coworker that you are currently the owner of the spicymemes.com domain. He was super jealous.
Wait, you have spicy memes?
He does.
Yeah.
Since when? When did we get spicy memes?
We got it like
he,
6 months
He
ago.
bought spicy memes the same day that he bought Waifus for Waifu.
Oh,
Or, I'm sorry, Waifus for Waifu.
we can cross. We could have been cross promoting this entire time. I'm a fireball now.
Oh my god! That's terrifying.
With a mustache.
That is terrifying. Goomba girls it up too easy.
Oh look, there's a. I don't. Okay, I'll get it.
Oh, Goomba girls give it up too easy is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, they do.
They do. They do.
It's like, wow, you guys have great balance. I'm in.
Hashtag Sandy Goomba.
Sandy Goomba. Oh, man, not Sandy. Too soon, Ed.
Why isn't Jackson worth $1 million yet?
He's never released his financial documents. He could be.
He could be.
Yeah. You don't know that.
You want to see those taxes, Trump? I mean,
Grump.
yeah. You missed it last week when we kept axing. We kept asking Jaxel why bother buy the Super Nintendo Classic when you can just do anything else.
Do anything else.
Cap.
I mean, that's kind of how that broke down.
I'll tell you why.
Because the thing was, he was like, why buy the Super Nintendo Classic when you can spend less money on a RetroPie?
Yeah.
Which is a fair argument, except when the RetroPie decides it doesn't want to work.
But did it last week?
We had some difficulties.
Like what?
We couldn't play 4-player things.
My
I
controllers
regret-
weren't working.
I regret not investing in Bitcoin. I remember when Bitcoins were like $10 a pop, and I was
remember
like,
when it was 30 cents.
And I was like, I'm broke now. I shouldn't be spending money on dumb things like this that probably won't pan out.
But it's a good thing you still haven't because they have
Well,
no basis in.
Well, they're gonna crater soon. They have to.
Yeah.
Because they're not actually worth anything.
Right. But I'm
They
saying
literally do not exist.
Yeah.
right. But I'm saying that like in the current climate we live in.
It's basically a futures market.
Right. But I'm saying in this current climate we live in, an extra 15 grand would be beautiful.
I mean, it would be, but who are you selling the Bitcoin to?
Whoever will take it.
That's the thing.
The problem with Bitcoin is you can only sell up to 7,000 a day. $7,000 a day.
Okay. So I'll sell half a Bitcoin now and half a Bitcoin tomorrow. Got him!
Yeah, but like let's say you started
Suck
investing.
it, the government. You ain't taxing this for shit.
Let's say you started investing in Bitcoin. You put like $10,000 into it, and then before you know it, it's worth 100,000.
Okay.
Like, okay, I need to start pulling my Bitcoin out now because I have a feeling it's going to crash tomorrow. It crashes tomorrow, you couldn't have pulled everything out, and now you've lost it all.
And the thing is, it's not even guaranteed that you'll be able to pull everything out because of the
Because
way.
someone else has to buy it.
Yes,
All right, so
exactly.
Are you trying to tell me that like my pullout game should be?
Like, you can't just say, I want to exchange. Someone has to buy your Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's no, you can't just go to like a bank and go, I'm withdrawing my Bitcoin, government. Just give me what is owed to me.
Another reason why Bitcoin is stupid. It's not liquid capital.
It isn't. You cannot pay your taxes with the Bitcoin, so it is worth nothing, essentially.
I mean, all right, I wouldn't say Bitcoin is stupid because
No, it is stupid.
Oh yeah, because here's my argument. I also like that he looked like Bowser when he was spinning around like that
Yeah.
with the hair and it looked like the spikes. It was good.
I like it.
Here's my argument. Why does like legal tender like current like U.S. dollar bills? Why does that mean anything?
Because you can pay your taxes with
Because
it.
you have
Right,
a
right, right,
government
right,
that's
right.
guaranteeing
Right.
the value.
No,
Yes.
I get it, but how are they guaranteeing the value?
With
Like,
a
what-
gun. No, I'm serious. By throwing you in jail if you don't guarantee it.
Right, but that's not a gun. That's a jail. They're guaranteeing it with jail, not a gun.
Well, they're
The whole
basically.
point is they're guaranteeing it with force. The government itself is what backs up the money. There are basically two problems with currency we have today. The first problem is fiat, which is the
Fiat.
fact that money
That's
right
that-
now
That's
Has no
that's
in-
that group that'll get wrongfully accused for like starting riots and stuff, right?
that's
That's,
Antifa,
that's
but sure.
pretty spicy.
See what I'm doing here?
Fiat currency is the fact that our money has no inherent value right now.
Okay.
It's not backed by gold or anything because we got off the gold standard after FDR because he was a terrible president. So our money is fiat. It's not actually worth anything.
All right, so Jay, what you're saying is that Bitcoin is pretty much Nintendo.
Bitcoin is Nintendo.
The
But Sega does what Nintendo don't, and that's not make games anymore.
Oh,
The
Sega
other-
doesn't make Bitcoin either.
They don't.
Holy shit, Sonic the Hedgehog for president.
But
The
Nintendo
other
does.
issue,
Go fast. Sorry, go ahead.
the other issue with our money today
Gotta spend fast.
is that there's a central authority that that runs it, the FDIC and the Federal Reserve.
Because I was going to say the other problem with our currency today is that Andrew Jackson's on the 50.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So anyways,
Something
there's
funny.
we have a government that runs the money, and so
No,
we're
Grant's
subject
on
to
the
how
50.
we're subject to our government's
sure?
policy on whether or not they want to, create artificial inflation or anything like that. So that's those are the two downsides of currency
Right.
today.
Okay.
The Bitcoin solves the government problem. It
But-
does not solve the fiat problem.
I feel like
But
I
by
feel like
solving the government problem, they also get rid of some of the advantages of having government, which is the fact that your money is considered a legal tender.
It's
So-
always worth something. If a government says it's worth something, it will always be worth something. Bitcoin is backed by nothing.
I feel like
Bitcoin is purely on speculation.
I feel
It
like
has no inherent value
I
or
feel like the
trust.
government should back more chickens, so we can have legal chicken tender.
They have to bring
Oh,
a
wow.
cocksure.
Ooh, I totally want to be cocksure about legal chicken tenders
Delicious.
with sriracha sauce.
Oh,
they
dude.
got the rooster on the bottle. You see what we're doing here?
Dude, are they breaded?
We are going afoul, aren't we?
Oh, we are. We
I
are
hate
totally.
Woo!
I think that's the first
Hashtag-
I hate you ever got from me.
No, I've totally gotten those before.
I'm gonna go in that door.
It's just the first time in a while. Sorry, Jake, I have to disagree.
Got him.
Oh shit! Get him, Tristan!
Yeah, Tristan.
Fucking get him!
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Spring break!
I did it.
So,
corner of Magma Swamp. I didn't even know these
Okay,
platforms suck.
I read corner of Magma Swamp as corner of Maga Swamp and was like, oh, I guess we're going to make Mario great again.
We're gonna make Donk City great again, bro.
Bruh.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're voting for Sonic for president.
Ooh, me too.
Got to spend that deficit fast.
I can't wait till they stop taxing chili dogs. I can finally eat them again.
I can finally eat my affordable chili dogs.
Oh, affordable chili dogs. A chili dog for every man and child.
No. Not the women.
Well, they don't eat chili dogs.
Governments don't get to just say something has value and then it has value. There has to be instances where governments overinflate the currency.
But that's why our money works, because the government.
Are we talking about currency or currency?
Oh, we are
Curry is
talking.
delicious. I had shrimp curry today for lunch.
Oh man, really?
It was okay.
I mean, shrimp isn't my favorite food. Like I like most foods, but shrimp, I'm like, eh.
I was in the mood for some kind of seafood protein, and they didn't have crab or lobster, so I went with seafood. And usually, if you get like curry like that, or like a dish like that from either a Chinese or a Japanese place, it's usually shredded chicken, and that really bums me out.
No, that's fair.
Billy bums you out?
I said it really bums me out.
But Billy bums me
Oh,
out.
yeah, Billy bums me out, man. It's my new catchphrase.
Billy bums me out.
Yeah.
Who's Billy and why did they bum you out?
Right? Like, do I even know a Billy? No, I do know a Billy. That took me a second.
Does Billy bum you out?
Sometimes.
Oh, I'm bummed out. That you're bummed out.
Well, as far as I know, he's still in a relationship that I don't think he really wants to be in.
Oh, that bums me
He
out.
had met this guy, and things were going well for the first couple weeks, but then they became official within like the first 4 weeks of knowing each other.
Okay.
And then like 2 weeks later, the guy he's with was like, "I love you," and he was like, excuse me?
You what now?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's one of those.
Yeah. So then like he can't deal with this guy's anxiety and stuff. And I'm actually blowing up his spot, so if he's ever watching this, he's gonna be like, "And what the fuck's your problem? I hate you."
Dude, yeah, we should probably not do that on stream. Like,
I'm sorry.
hopefully his name isn't actually Billy, and you just used a pseudonym.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah, that's
fine.
what we're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, there's no Billy.
No. Tristan, what I'm specifically talking about is the switch off of the gold standard. Since 1979, there has been almost no currency in the world that has a gold standard anymore.
Saying fiat money is stupid because it has no intrinsic value. Sounds like an argument for bargaining in a bazaar. And by bazaar, you mean like Bizarro? Like, because I totally don't want to argue with Bizarro because that guy has like just backward speaking logic.
Oh, I don't want to argue with him either. That sounds very frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That was incredible. I love this game.
Yes. That was very satisfying.
I'm guessing though you have to like throw a Goomba or something up there to knock all those down.
I would never throw a Goomba. You take that back.
All right, I'll take it right back. You're never gonna throw a Goomba up there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. I apologize. I appreciate the Mark Frost-esque jazz.
I'm gonna play for 10 coins.
Do it. Can you play for 20 coins?
If they let me. Oh, where am I doing here? Oh, that's what I can do. Dang it.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
I ever tell you the story about how one of my buddies from elementary school used to use Birdman as like a instead of being like "damn it" or anything else.
You just say Birdman?
Once in a while, like it was one of those things. For whatever reason, just one day he was like all day was just like Birdman, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It was funny. Like he was just kind of randomly doing that, and we were laughing. It was stupid. So that had been a running joke like all day.
Yeah.
He stopped doing it for like I don't know, like 4 hours or so. Like,
Yeah.
so
4 hours?
Well, so there was like time in between this.
No, I do like that you're like, okay, it's been 4 hours since Birdman. What's the deal? I got this timed out.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, like I'm giving you this in hindsight, or like I'm giving you this as a setup because it makes what he said later fucking hilarious.
Right.
So he'd been doing this all day, and now there's a huge gap, and now it's like it's getting close to like midnight, or no, not even after. It was after that. It was like midnight or like 2. It was like 2 a.m.
Right.
I'm playing like Diablo 2 on my PC. He's playing like Tekken 4.
What a great.
Yeah. So
What
like
games?
I'm hanging out playing whatever I'm playing. I'm on my PC, and he's doing a like a time attack thing.
Yeah.
On Tekken 4. He's getting to wherever he needs to go because I want to say we were trying to unlock somebody and he needed like the time attack thing.
Yeah.
He's on like the last thing. His health is super low. He gets beat, and he's fucking pissed. But instead of getting angry and yelling, he's just like, oh, and he throws the controller. He's just like, oh, Birdman. I fucking laughed my ass off. So just like, what? There was just this huge
Dedicated
gap.
to the gimmick.
Yeah, there was just this huge gap. And it's like, ah, Birdman.
It's awesome.
That became a running joke for years after that. He's also the same guy that will tell me that in the NFL, the Lions are the team of the future. Because they're fucking awful. They're awful every year.
Right.
So eventually you're going to get enough first-round draft picks. It'll be amazing.
Dude, that's so
What
good.
are you drinking? No, thank you.
You know what it is drinking?
What's that?
Life juice.
I do like coffee. I'm on 2 cups. So
I would like some hot chocolate.
I would like a hot chocolate.
They do have hot chocolate K-Cups over there. Would you mind?
Could you?
I have a mug for you, Adit. I mean,
I don't have a mug.
if the
but could
offer's
you
on
grab
the
me one?
table.
Like, if you grab me a mug, it'd be the best.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Adit.
Adit.
Oh, look at. There's some coins. You see those coins over there?
I do. I see him over there.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
coins over
coins.
there.
There's some coins over there, over here.
Don't make fun of my accent.
I'm not making fun of your accent. I actually like that.
Oh, it's not really. I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell if I have an accent or I just kind of slip into it because it's funny and I can't stop doing it.
I was gonna
Please
say,
help.
I actually no. It's one of those things like that like you're done. You're fucking done.
Yeah.
Like that's slowly gotten into my I'm doing it now. Like, that's slowly gotten into my actual my actual vernacular.
Oh, not your
It's terrible.
vernacular.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I want to talk to this guy.
Can you?
Yeah. Look at his little legs and his
Oh,
hands.
his little leg hands. You know what I wish?
What?
I wish it was Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday
It's Taco Tuesday.
on a Wednesday.
So question, do I pick up Taco Bell on my way home or do I go get that Cuban grilled cheese I've been wanting?
Ooh, get the Cuban grilled cheese. Yeah, because Cuban grilled cheese, it might be a limited time thing. Taco Bell's forever. Taco Bell will outlast the heat death of the universe. They'll be like, Earth will be dead, and there'll be a single taco floating in space.
I would say the Earth will be dead. Most life will be gone. The only things that are floating in space are cockroaches, Twinkies, and Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, yes.
And people that are working at that Taco Bell because like they lived because they were inside the restaurant.
Yeah, and maybe by proxy Pizza Hut because sometimes they have those Pizza Hut Taco Bell combos. You know.
I feel like I need to go to one of those places to just order a bunch of stuff on the menu just to feel like a horrible fat person.
Yeah. Can you order like in those combos? Can you order a pizza taco? Yeah, you think they would have capitalized on that, right?
Because I know that there's also KFC Pizza Huts and KFC Taco Bells. And I feel like these 2-in-1 restaurants are just a bathroom trip waiting to happen.
That's why they never have bathrooms.
I was gonna say you might as well just it's one of those things. Get yourself a sleeping bag or maybe a tent. You know, you're gonna be there a while.
You will be. And that's a great business plan because like you eat the food, you go to the bathroom, you get dehydrated or something, you have to eat again, and it's a perfect cycle. It's a perfect loop. You just can't stop eating there, or else you will die in that restaurant.
Can't stop, won't stop.
The sign says "Crappy Cat." Well, yeah, they're trying to recover. Their business practices haven't been the best, unfortunately, but they're trying to get better at it. You know, you can't fault them for trying, I guess. Or I guess you could, but that'd be kind of mean. I do like being a look at all these things. Oh, don't tell me, Cappy. I know. I know. Can I climb up the waterfall? I cannot. Dang it, Cappy. I just like all the things you can change into in this game. I'm just a fireball with a mustache.
I like it.
Any of you have fried Twinkies? How come I don't see that here?
It'll.
I love deep fried Twinkies.
Isn't it supposed to? What's it go? Here we go. So, Jax, do you have any plans for Hanukkah? Why aren't the other 2 messages from Tristan Hopkins in Soul Mini Chat over here?
That's very strange.
I don't know.
Can you?
Usually it's way up to date. Usually it's faster.
Yeah, usually it's faster. Is there like a messaging service you need to refresh, my friend?
The messaging service is this.
Can you do that hand motion again?
Nice.
He was like, the messaging service is this.
The messaging service goes round and round.
Round and round. Round and round. Messaging service goes round, and then doesn't update because Jackson doesn't understand how to do that. So I had something for that. I kind of lost it.
You know what? I like your version. It's very anti-rhyming. You know?
Ooh. Oh, I don't like this anymore.
Looks like you're being choked to death.
There we go. I saw deep fried Twinkies in a supermarket.
Oh, which one? Which supermarket?
Quick Check actually sells deep fried Twinkies. See, I might go home and just like indulge, and I really shouldn't. I need to stop eating. I need to stop eating terribly. I need to start like being way healthier with my food again.
Being healthy is fantastic.
It really is.
It's hard though.
It's really hard.
There's so many like,
especially working an IT job.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna jump over there.
You're just sitting around all day, and then you're just like, well, I kind of want to kill myself. Instead of doing that, let's just eat food.
Let's just load up on sugar.
No, I've done a really good job now of cutting soda back out of my diet.
Good. I mean, it's just kind of it's kind of crass to drink straight mixer. You don't do that.
I love that you call it that, and I've now like that's been like that's actually what I refer to soda as. Like I had ordered wings the other day. Oh God, this is really hot.
Okay, you can just put it. I got it.
Please take this.
I got it.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Does anyone know anyone that lives by that wants a ticket to Star Wars? We have an extra ticket.
If I was not doing anything tomorrow, I totally would. I take you up on that offer.
Oh yeah. I can ask my brother if he can make it. If the ticket's still on the table. Wow, Mr. Invincible, that is just mean.
Mr. Invincible, that is not true at all. Because depending on what you're eating, your body, like if you're craving something and you satisfy that craving, your body actually like produces more dopamine. It's one of those things.
What time is it tomorrow? We start at 8.
But I'm slowly getting some of my muscle memory back and whatnot. Been kicking some of my calisthenics and aerobics in a high gear. It's good.
Okie dokie. Sorry about that. Just texting, seeing.
I wish you could drive to Jersey too, Irv. I mean, you could drive to Jersey. Do you have a car?
I just asked my brother. He wants to come. I don't know what he's doing on Thursdays, or if he even has plans. Hey, look.
Hey, look, it's Cody.
I knew that.
Is Cody going to see Star Wars?
He is.
Because I feel like you can go to ticket. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh, I can't do anything.
What's this Legends of the Hidden Temple looking thing?
It's the Legend in the Temple.
Oh. Oh, it's Breath of the Wild, right? Ah.
Breath of the Wild is the Legends of the Hidden Temple of the Zelda series. I'm a ball of fire. Goodness gracious.
Eating rarely makes me happy, but it does make me feel satisfied and sometimes comforted. That's fair. I hear you. That was my last 2 cars, sir. You just fucked that Goomba up.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
You don't have to apologize to me.
I do.
I'm fine with it. You can fuck up that Goomba all you want.
I cannot. I can't. I take it back. I take it back. Look at this, guys.
So here's my question. What do I get for lunch tomorrow? Because there's a good chance I'll be working from home.
What do you get for lunch tomorrow? Wings. Always wings.
But I had wings once already this week. I don't know if that translated well on camera, but that's just an earnest look of like, yeah, and. This Hammer Bro is fucking pissed.
He's really like a frying pan, bro.
I appreciate the reverb on his on that jump noise.
Yeah, it's good. Got it.
Got him.
Oh, there's a thing over here I need to get. You can only break the cheese with these guys, or else the cheese is unbreakable. It's an indestructible cheese.
You mean the Cheese is Unbreakable, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Bruce Willis?
Yes.
I was watching this one stream from Indonesia where the guy's already seen The Last Jedi.
Oh, man. I don't want to be spoiled.
Rhode Island is the best wing place. What is it?
How dare you?
Can we go?
Oh, let's go there right now. Rhode Island's pretty close.
See, now I just want wings. Like, God damn it.
Yes.
That's good. Oh, favorite style of wings? Go.
Hot.
Just regular, just like, it's hot as fuck.
Give me
regular
hot
ass.
wings, man. Yes.
That's fine.
Hot
I dig
wings
it.
with extra sticky sauce.
Extra sticky sauce.
Yeah.
Why
no,
extra sticky? Because then you gotta...
Because it has to cling to your fingers, and then you suck the sauce off your fingers, and it's like a double whammy of spice.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
But what if you, like...
Pretty good, Stiff. I watched you do it last week.
How close are we to Rhode Island? As close as New Jersey is to Rhode Island.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Central Jersey.
yeah, it's a couple hours away. But it's
Yeah.
not crazy far.
It's not crazy far.
Elite 2 buffalo wings.
It's
Huh.
like drivable.
Yeah, Rhode Island's totally drivable.
It's not. Let's drive there, but it'll take all day. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
It'll take most of the day.
definitely a day thing. Not really a wing place, just good buffalo wings. That's kind of like, there's a deli near my job.
Yeah.
They have some of the best bone-in wings I've ever had.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just like they're not breaded or anything.
Yeah.
They're literally just like, it's like a light flour on the outside, and then they fry them. So it's like real, they're real crispy. And the sauce they use just like a light, they use like a real thin like Tabasco and like butter for the buffalo sauce.
That sounds pretty good.
But they throw brown sugar in it. So it's like this spicy sweet kind of thing that like, it's really good.
Oh man. I kind of like. I want wings now too. Like, why you do
I'm
this?
sorry.
Why you do this?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm happy with that. Actually, I'm glad you did it. And there's the ghost of wings past. You hear that?
Wings are really good.
Wings. Yeah, I can always like even when I'm full, I can eat wings. It's bad. It's like I know I shouldn't be eating these,
But I have to.
I have to eat these wings.
That was me at work. I was like, I don't want to spend $15 on lunch, but I was like, I'll split some for now and later. And then just ate my entire fucking meal because I was like, wings are goddamn delicious. I have a problem, and lemon pepper's the only cure apparently right now.
Tristan, I love playing as this hammer brother. God.
It's a frying pan, bro.
Look at all this-
Question in the chat: favorite type or favorite flavor of wing?
Cajun teriyaki. Cajun teriyaki.
I don't think I've ever had Cajun teriyaki. I've had Cajun and I've had teriyaki, but I don't think I've ever had Cajun teriyaki.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm also very particular about my teriyaki, and I know that sounds kind of ridiculous. I went to upstate New York one time, and one of the guys we went with, like we were gonna we brought like a bunch of food for us.
Yeah.
At least that was the plan. He ended up bringing like 5 pounds of chicken, and like that was just kind of it.
I like where this is going.
That's
Well,
a
no,
lot of chicken.
But that's like all he had. So all we had all weekend was teriyaki chicken.
You know what? That does sound like far too much.
Yeah, and it was just okay. So we had mediocre teriyaki chicken for like 2 days straight. Or like 3 days straight. That trip was a bummer.
just because of that, the chicken excursion.
It really bummed me out.
God damn it, Billy. I did it. I did it.
You did it.
Oh, there we go. It's magical.
Ooh.
I got the golden one.
It's gold.
I like your golden radish.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
I doubt that.
Yeah, that's not true. You saw me not grow it.
guess something spicy, but not murder me spicy. I dig it.
I killed the
Disagree.
radish. Oh well.
Maybe because I'm Indian, but eating spicy food has always been like a family challenge thing. That's why me and Kid eat some really spicy foods. Me and Kid actually went to Buffalo Wild Wings and ate 11 blazing wings with no beverages.
Okay, have you ever had? Because they did it for a limited time. Did you ever have their scorpion rum wings?
Yes, I've seen them.
Have you
and I've
eaten
had
them?
them.
Yes, no.
Not unedible.
Oh no, because I'm asking you, have you eaten them? Yes or no?
Yes, I have.
Okay, because I didn't know what I was getting into. I just heard, like, I just saw like what it was, and it was a limited time thing, and I'm like, fuck, you got me, it's limited, let's go.
You're right.
Dang
it.
So I got that,
Marketing.
and I forgot if, or I got that, and I got like something else. Because Buffalo Wild Wings does that. Like you can get like the whatever the lunch is, you can split the flavors.
Right. Yes.
I regretted it after eating one. It's like twice as hot as like their blazing thing because it's made to just fuck you over.
Yeah.
Had I known that, I was at work. I was fucked for the rest of the day. I was so fucked.
Yeah.
It was really good though. Like the flavor was really good. My problem was just it was fuck off hot. So.
I like fuck off hot. That's pretty funny.
Like we got halal guys the other day.
Ooh.
'Cause
Oh,
we're-
they are good. They are good.
Their spicy sauce.
I was just about to say I was under the impression that they were just giving me just like standard run of the mill hot sauce.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, I found this out the hard way. Yeah, I was under the impression it was just standard run of the mill hot sauce and was like whatever. So I opened the packet and just fucking dumped it on my food.
You're done. You're done.
And then went to eat my food platter and was like, oh no, what is this?
Not like this.
What have I done?
Oh, look, here's a spicy preview.
I drowned the rest of my food in white sauce.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
And then it was really good because like the two of those together, oh, so good.
Yes, because the white sauce, the tzatziki sauce that they make actually has heavy cream in it, or goat cheese cream,
I think it's goat cheese.
and that literally cancels out like most of the spice that you get, but you get all the flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was gonna say what was cool was because I don't know if the one in Union's the bad one.
I'm not sure.
Because I'm gonna say that there's the halal guys in New York, and then they have a franchise here that's run by the same people. Like they also own the other one, but like they don't run it.
Right.
So I forget which one is the one that's not run by those guys.
The one in Princeton.
Okay, so the one in Union, I guess, is the one that is also run by them, or the one that's manned by those guys, I guess. Because it was good. See, now I'm talking like I'm hungry, so I'm talking about food, and I'm like, I just want a fucking gyro. I understand it's pronounced gyro or whatever.
Hero.
I don't care. It's spelled gyro.
I care.
I'm pronouncing
Yo,
it gyro.
Mike knows that when we ever order from PJ's, I get the gyro platter every single time. It's literally what I get.
What's on the platter?
Well, their platter comes with a choice of 3 sides out of 5 individual sides, and then like a main course thing. Like they have fried chicken, teriyaki sandwiches, wraps, other sandwiches, the gyro. Like there's a whole bunch of shit you get. But the thing that's so nice about their gyro is that they have a regular gyro and a chicken gyro. And I've had both. I'll lean a little bit to the chicken one more. Because it's not as like...
It's not. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like that lamb meat will sit in you. Like it'll sit with you.
Exactly.
I find chicken to be like if I'm gonna go to eat healthier. I find grilled chicken to be a lot cleaner.
Grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken's really good. I can eat grilled chicken for pretty much every meal.
Can you?
Probably.
This is my favorite song.
I appreciate
those
the
peppers?
peppers. No.
Dude, I don't regret it. I love the 8-bit theme of all of these things.
Oh shit.
What?
Her name was Jen. You ever have a conversation with somebody and like you can't remember something?
Yeah, absolutely. Every day.
Yeah. And then you remember later?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I was talking to my cousin last week sometime.
And her name was Jen.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I do have a cousin named Jen, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I knew it!
We were joking because she was like, she's like, you're always like, you always attract the crazy ones. Like every girl you've been with crazy, and I went, no, yeah, shut up, like. But she was like, which one's the craziest? And I told a different story, but it was Jen.
It's Jen.
Yeah, that girl was literally like, yeah, if we get together, don't worry. Sometimes I might just call you and be like, I'm across the country. I won't see you for 3 months.
That's comforting.
Right? It's a cool job. It's the same jiggle they use for the Power Stars from Mario 64.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Or she at one point was like, listen, I need to tell you, I've been committed 3 times.
Oh, committed to this relationship?
No, she's been like committed because I honestly don't remember. Did she try killing herself 3 times?
That's no bueno.
No, but she said this like we were in the middle of like things were happening.
Oh.
And then just decided to be like, oh wait, this is a thing I should tell you.
Let me drop this bomb!
Yeah!
Woo! I messed up. Oh well. Oh, I did mess up. It was on purpose. I knew it.
You did it.
All according to plan.
First try.
Oh, I died.
Oh. That was good. I like that. That was funny. That's funny. That's funny.
It's not wrong. Wait, watch the speed run. See, I meant to do that. Everything I do is on purpose, except for the accidental things.
So my friend just sent me a Facebook message that says I'm liberal. Or he's like I'm super. Or he's like I'm completely liberal except for furries. Fuck them.
But no, that makes him a furry.
Oh yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. You see? Got him.
I got it. Got him.
Choose your words better.
Got him.
Get him.
Good.
Great.
I like it. Also, I showed one of my coworkers because earlier when I was like, "Hey, you good for later?" I didn't realize that you had responded because the preview of the thing wasn't updating.
Yeah.
So we had that back and forth. It's like, "Oh, you good for later?" You're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Awesome." You're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Awesome." You're like, "Yeah." So I read that back and I'm laughing. I'm laughing now outwardly because I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that this is how this happened." But that was completely But I'm reading it because I know that's what you meant.
Yeah.
So I'm laughing, and my coworker's like, "What?" So I hand her the thing, and she's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Yeah, but let me read this to you." You good for later? Yeah! Awesome! Yeah! Awesome! Yeah! And so now she's cracking up. Atreyu! Yeah! It's really good.
Just you got to remain 100% hype. Oh yeah, look, see, look, I'm this.
I like it. What?
It's meat with the mustache.
Why am I surprised at anything in this game?
It's my favorite.
That's when I knew she was the one. No, that was actually the immediate thought. That was not that I was just like, let me not be with this person, but there were already enough red flags that happened. Like, she was like, don't worry, I might call you and just be like, I'm in another state, see you in 2 months.
Oh man.
Like, that was a red flag where I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work out. And then that happened. The other thing happened, mid everything. And I'm like, nope, nope, nope. She's like, I didn't want to tell you because, I figured it's, scare you away. I'm like, no, it's fine. And in the back of my head, I'm like, how do I get out of this?
That's why you tell me now.
Yeah, I know. I'm mashing the abort button in my head. Like, how do I get out of here?
Press escape. Press Alt F4.
Delete System 32.
Oh, I got it.
So incest is cool, but not furries. I didn't say any of that.
Was Mary possessing the meat in the movie Poltergeist? He was.
Ooh, he was.
If you go back and watch any ghost movie, you will see a mustache on said haunted object. Watch Paranormal Activity. There's a ton of mustaches.
Paranormal Activity is one of my favorite comedies.
It's my favorite mustache movie.
Ooh. Yeah, no, my favorite part of that movie is when I watched it with an ex-girlfriend and my friend Jim, and they were both like really, 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 really scared. And then the ghost, or yeah, the ghost grabs the chick out of bed. Towards the end.
Yep, the first one.
Yeah. So like the two of them, like we're sitting in this room and it's pitch black, and the two of them are freaking the fuck out. Like I can feel them both visibly shaking.
Right.
Or,
It's cool getting
right.
into a movie like that,
Yeah. Like if they're into it and they're scared like that, it's great. So like I said, my favorite part of this movie is we're sitting there and it's dark and they're freaking out and this ghost grabs this woman, and as she's like hitting the floor and trying to get away, I'm like I cracked up because I think I'm funny. The Benny Hill theme makes everything funnier.
Except for Benny Hill.
I don't think I've ever actually watched an entire like Benny Hill bit.
You have.
Have you ever seen Wokes by Levi's?
Yes.
Have you seen Papyrus?
Yes. It's all beautiful.
Yep.
It's so good.
Yeah, no. Wokes by Levi might be my favorite SNL short of the past like year and a half.
Just
like I know everybody was talking about David S. Pumpkins like it was the funniest fucking thing. It was okay.
I thought it was pretty funny. I think it's just mostly funny because it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, and it's also just like where the fuck is this going?
Yeah. The answer is nowhere, but it's pretty funny anyways.
Yeah. Like I liked it. I wasn't mad at it. But Wokes by Levi's had me in fucking tears. Is Ryan Gosling playing that super straight? Him just being so into it?
Yeah. So triggered.
Yeah, no, that got me. Like, I was already laughing, but he's like, I'm so triggered. I was done. I was done. Like, I was in tears laughing so hard. I'm like, fuck you, Ryan Gosling. But I watched Papyrus before that.
So good.
Is that what that was called?
I think it was, yeah. It was just a digital short. I think it was called Papyrus.
But what makes that funny is him putting in this incredible performance. Crashes into that fire hydrant and just falls out of the car. I know what you did!
Oh, gosh. All right.
Do you remember Avatar, that sci-fi alien movie from like 7 years ago?
Font is just Papyrus.
Do you remember the logo? I mean, it was like kind of tribal, but also futuristic. Yeah, Papyrus. Like, he's so mad about it. Oh, honey, I thought you were over this. I just don't know how he can get away with it.
I do like to reveal him just typing an avatar into Word and then swiping over and changing it to Papyrus.
Because it looks like it. Did you see the Alien Encounters bit? Or that sketch on there?
Yes.
Because did they do this twice in one episode, or did they like bring him back on another hosting gig and they just brought that back?
They brought it back on at another hosting gig because like he completely broke
Dude,
the first time and the second time. Yeah.
I was gonna say I think that like the funniest thing to me with that sketch is their reactions.
Yes. Here we go.
Jaxel. Yeah. I was gonna say Patreon today didn't go through with whatever they were gonna go through with.
What
they were making changes to their payment plans. We were actually talking about this last week, because I was gonna be like, oh, we talked about it last week. What do you mean you don't know? You weren't here. I was talking to Rich about that. I don't remember the breakdown offhand, but I think everything was going up by a couple bucks to kind of cover their costs.
Yeah.
But at some point, so like in the short term, if you have like a smaller to medium audience and they're actively like donating to you,
yeah,
you make more money. But on like the top end of people that are like really making a decent, they're making like decent wages.
Yeah.
Off of these donations. You like the bigger your audience and the more they're donating, the more diminishing returns you're going to be getting. Maybe. Like they hadn't worked all the kinks out yet.
Maybe.
So, but apparently they were just like, yeah, no, let's not do this because there was a huge backlash.
Huh.
Because like, what then is the incentive of getting a bigger audience and having them
supporters rather than the creators?
Yeah. They're removing payment fees to be paid by the supporters rather than the creators.
What's going on, Game Champ 3K? It's a lot of Game Champs.
Oh, he ate your hat. What a dick. And then you kicked him into the ocean, the fucking bubblegum ocean.
He's dead now.
Is that a bubblegum ocean? Is it a bunch of Pepto-Bismol? Where are we going with
It's
this?
Pepto-Bismol.
It's a soup ocean.
Am I the only one that doesn't really, like, or at least as a kid, you know how most medicine was like, oh, gross medicine, like, Pepto didn't bother me.
I didn't have much Pepto, you know.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, me either. But tell me Cherry Pepto wasn't fucking delicious.
I don't know, actually. I've never had, it's my
Really?
deepest, darkest secret. Never had Pepto-Bismol. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, never. I've had a stomach of iron or something. I don't know.
Because the older I get, the more my stomach's like, fuck off!
Stop doing that! Yeah, I get it. I get it. That was on purpose.
But it really depends. Like, I can eat a fat sandwich, and, like, I don't feel great after. I mean, I feel like I want to die afterwards, but it's not like I'm like, oh, my God, like I'm throwing up for days or whatever.
Ooh, I am.
Are you really?
Well,
Throwing it for days? Absolutely. I can't wait.
I have Hoagie Haven literally 20 minutes from my house.
That seems like a far drive for fat sandwiches.
Oh.
It is.
I have Clucky Chicken in Denellen that delivers to my house.
But
They have fat
I've
sandwiches,
also-
and they're super fucking affordable. Like, each sandwich is like, or I think, like, some of the cheaper ones are like $6.
Fat sandwiches have to be affordable. It's college food.
Insane. It's insane. Like, the most expensive fat sandwich they have is like $8. That'll feed you for like 4 fucking days.
It will. Or one
just,
meal.
Or just get super stoned and eat the entire thing in a second.
I
And
mean,
then want to kill yourself when you're done.
Dude,
Don't kill yourself. It's not good.
no, you just go
Have
into
you
a
guys
coma.
heard about the Egyptian porn star who went to jail over a music video?
Pop star.
Pop star, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that does say pop star. Okay.
It's just.
Because I was about to be like, Mr. Invincible, that's a lot of things you just said.
Have you heard about the Egyptian porn star who was in a music video?
No. Tell me more.
And went to jail.
Yeah, I went to jail for it.
But no, I have not heard about these story. This breaking news.
I've
Mr.
heard
Invincible.
about it.
Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, like they had a music video and they killed the goat.
Really?
What?
Yeah, they did it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
It was like a snuff film for goats. They just murdered a goat.
That's why. That's terrible.
Exactly. They got arrested.
That's what it says on the arrest warrant. This is fucking terrible. Where it stops. We're done here.
Don't murder that goat. It's like I already did it. I filmed it.
She also poured milk over a banana. Well, I mean, that's the bigger offense. Like, oh,
That's true. You don't mix your calcium and potassium. They don't mix. They don't gel.
yeah, nah, not at all.
You don't do that.
No. It's like oil and water.
That's true. No, he's right.
Oh, licking an apple, that is most certainly illegal.
Licking an apple is illegal. Ask Johnny Appleseed.
How dare she get her saliva all over that negative calorie food?
Dude, I'll give you a negative calorie.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, nice.
Wait, I thought celery was the only negative calorie food.
No, celery is a 0-calorie food.
No, it takes more calories to actually chew it properly than actually get it.
That's right. Wait, it takes more calories to chew? You mean it burns more calories to chew?
Yeah, it burns more calories to chew. I misspoke.
Because I'm going to say apples
bird.
are technically a negative calorie food because we... how can I put this? I actually explained this to somebody because they ate, like... They ate pork and were like, why do I feel so shitty after I ate this? And I'm like, here's why.
But why? Pork is a good source of protein.
Oh, that's what it was. I was talking to one of my coworkers. He was saying how he he's trying to switch up his diet and eat healthier, and he was like, I'm trying to eat more chicken and pork, and I'm like, all right, eat more chicken, and he goes, well, why not pork? I'm like, because pork is super hard to digest. Like it's a good source of protein, but it's harder to digest for the human body, which is why we couple it with a lot of apple dishes.
Yeah.
Because apples to us, we super digest it, which is why it's technically a negative calorie food.
Interesting.
So it's why one of those things you'll eat ham and applesauce, or like pork and applesauce is the thing.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah. Other one suggested in a music video, drinking from the Nile River might make you ill. Did they screw the pig before they killed it? That's awful.
But a legit question, no, they didn't. They just murdered it.
But a legit question.
Yeah, it is. Just because
goat, excuse me.
It was goat, yeah, it was a goat. Yeah. But they did harvest all of its cheese before killing it, so That's good.
At least it'll live on in our hearts and minds.
It
and
will.
our stomachs.
No, I'm remembering it right now. It was delicious.
Goat cheese is pretty fucking good.
It is.
It is.
But I don't know any goats that can make cheese.
I remember having spicy nacho kale chips.
Oh, that's a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, they were dried out kale chips, and they were seasoned with spicy goat cheese.
Oh, come on.
It was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, I like kale, even though it's bitter as all.
I mean,
get
but I
out.
like coffee, so
Me too.
kale's fucking great for you.
Well,
I like kale. I didn't like avocado as a kid, and the more I ate it, I'm like, avocado's fucking delicious. Give me all of it all the time, forever.
Yes.
I was like, just give me all the buzzwords.
well, kale, or my favorite thing to do with kale is I eat kale.
Is to cover it in you cover your kale in avocado, and then put it on toast, and then start putting the diamond and restaurant businesses out of business. You filthy millennial, go fuck yourself.
That's true. Actually, I like pumpkin spice kale the best.
I'm sorry, keep going.
Started by your gross
sick.
ass pumpkin spice. That shit's gross.
Hey, it's not gross. Come on.
No, but you were saying.
All right, so
Wait, like doing kale.
and this is what Matt was getting me or started me off with when I was trying to eat kale for the first couple of times. Basically, what he would do was he would toss them in like olive oil or canola oil, whichever oil he had on hand.
Cannoli oil?
And then he would put it into a baking dish, and then he would salt and black pepper them, and he would bake them for about 10 to 15 minutes. And he'd make kale chips.
Kale chips sound great.
And the problem, or the thing is, and this is basically what he was saying, is they're crispier than a potato chip, but they're not as filling.
Yes.
So you're always going to get the crunchy feel, but you'll never be full. So he's like, it's subconscious. He's like, when I bring work home and I have to do a lot of typing and I want to eat a bunch of potato chips, I just grab a whole bowl of this stuff, and before I know it, I've eaten like half a pound of kale, like just straight up out of nowhere, consciously thinking I'm eating potato chips.
And he's actually just putting a fantastic superfood in his body.
Exactly. This is when he was weightlifting. You remember when he was getting kind of big right before he moved out?
Who is
Yeah.
this? Oh, Matt.
And then, yeah, Matt Pulaski.
Okay, because I thought you said Mac, and I'm like, who the fuck is he talking?
From Always Sunny.
No, I would not trust that man with anything. I'm sorry. Not after the Mac system. Move in after completion? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Herb takes a no sugar added vanilla ice cream, mixes it up with avocado. It's like rice pudding. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take your word for it,
It sounds pretty cool.
because I'm totally down to try anything once.
Sounds pretty cool.
Question:
Yeah.
why is putting pineapple on pizza such a polarizing topic?
I don't know.
Because there are some people that
Like,
believe that it has no place there, and there are other people that that actually like flying pizza.
Because like some people get there's a couple people at my job that get super I mean it's a running joke that it's like they get triggered about it.
Yeah.
But like some people legit get triggered about it. It's like fuck you, I'll eat what I want. Like just because you don't like sweet and savory, like hell, I'm not a big fan of like I think meat pies are weird.
I mean, that's
Agreed.
fair.
Agreed. I do believe the meat pies are weird.
Because I think like when I think of like a flaky crust or like a sweeter flaky crust, I want pie.
Bowser has a dragon.
That's fucking metal as shit. Okay, what? When did okay, hold on. When did Bowser become the fucking Dragonborn?
He's always been that way.
Has he?
Ah.
He's just like pointing and he's like ba ba bum ba ba bum.
Look at that.
Ba ba ba.
Well, he's always been Dragonborn. He's been shooting fireballs at you since, you know.
Right,
Mario.
but when did he fucking control dragons? Like when did he start controlling photorealistic dragons?
Dude, this place is my favorite. Is it Ridley? It might as well be. Bowser has always had a dragon.
When I hear Mac, I think Mac and me.
That's a great movie.
I hear
It's quite a movie.
I hear it's the great.
I wouldn't say it's great, but it's funny.
I hear Mac and Me is the great value version of E.T.
Yes. So this is the Dark Souls Kingdom.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Lamb pies are delicious, and I was gonna say what changed my mind about this though, like because like normally if someone's gonna make like a shepherd's pie, I'm like that's gross, get that away from me.
Shepherd's pie is delicious. Stick, you've seen my shepherd's pie.
It's fantastic.
But I did have. I was at. Where the hell was I? One of Amanda's friends. Her friend Danny. Him and his girlfriend live together now, and I forget of what Hispanic descent Joe is. Danny's girlfriend.
Okay.
But she made these like. Meat pie empanada things.
Sounds fantastic.
So it was. I forget what kind of beef was in it. Or there was a couple of different kinds of beef. It was like chorizo and like 2 other things.
Chorizo's pork, I think.
Is chorizo pork?
Yeah, chorizo is pork.
Then it wasn't chorizo. But it was like I think like two or 3 different kinds of beef. Like flaky crust on the outside, and then a light glaze on the outside.
Sounds good.
I was really skeptical because like I picked it up and took a bite and I was like that was weird. But the more I'm eating, I'm like these are fucking delicious. Like I don't need all this extra sugar content in me, but this is fucking delicious. Like we didn't even bother ordering dinner because we were just like give us all of these.
That's awesome. So this is Mario Souls.
This is literally a Dark Souls fight.
Essentially, yeah.
We need to play at least a little bit of Dead Cells on stream. I feel like you would dig that game.
I'm down.
It's that.
We also have to play Cuphead on stream too.
We do. What are we doing next? Do you want to do Cuphead next?
I mean, I don't know if that's a game that we will complete, but
Okay, here's another question. Because I'll have another PC soon, and like I can start doing more video stuff.
yeah,
Then you and I were having a conversation the other day.
yeah.
We can talk more about that when we're done here.
Oopsie.
Would you want to do that for a death count? I feel like that's a good idea because that game's hard as fuck.
It's pretty hard. Hey. Oh, we should continue White Day.
We could do that soon.
Yeah. I did enjoy that game. This is more like a Dark Souls boss fight. We'll stand in the middle, I guess.
But I'm really bad at Dark Souls, and Dead Cells reminds me of that. So I'll get put in situations and just be like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how am I supposed to deal with this? And then I watch people that are good at this, and they're just fucking dodging everywhere and, like, making way better use of their weapons. Like,
I'm like, oh.
I'm bad at those.
I killed the dragon.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Just Chef Mario killing a dragon. He was the Lord of Lightning.
And now he's dead.
The Lord is dead.
I thought when we were turning the White Ashless for a second, that was the White Day thing.
White Day is just basically Korean Valentine's.
What?
That's what it is. That's what White Day is. It's Valentine's Day. But for Korea.
Kevin was not kidding. This shirt is super soft. Seriously, it's
It was advertised as a super soft shirt.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say these shirts are advertised as super soft, but he originally had the super soft in just charcoal,
Yeah.
like 6 months to a year ago.
Right.
That just kind of stuck, and I'm like, I actually like. There's no black, but I liked the way that the charcoal looked.
Charcoal is just like a fancy word for gray.
Yeah. I kind of regret not getting the black on charcoal print though. I mean, the blue stands out.
It does. I think it's a good look.
I liked it.
My hat ghost keeps telling me what to do, and I don't appreciate it.
What the fuck?
We're going to Bowser's Kingdom.
Is this like the last boss?
Not quite, but almost there. Very close.
So I was gonna say, I think by either 11 or a little after 11, we should call it.
Okay. But it's Japanese Bowser's Castle. Japanese architecture. It's beautiful.
That's really interesting. Like, why is his castle Japanese?
Why not? It's traveling the world.
Can we get like a? Is there like a map of the Mushroom Kingdom? Like, is there like an official map of the Mushroom Kingdom? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. But my favorite thing. So here we go. No, I'm being attacked by my favorite thing.
Your favorite thing's trying to kill you.
I know.
Isn't that the worst?
It is. It already is.
You're like, no, stop. I just want to love you.
It's called wings. They're trying to kill me. But I can't stop eating them.
Yeah, that'll beg the question: are you going to eat less wings now, or just like eat better when you're not eating wings?
Probably. I mean, I already eat pretty good.
Eat more wings.
Yeah, I see eating more wings actually. If I can get rid of every chicken, there will be no more wings.
Exactly.
And we'll just have to eat like bigger birds' wings, like ostrich wings.
I wonder if they're any good.
They're probably delicious. Their eggs are huge. Their wings are probably huge as well.
Bowser being like an evil shogun, Nintendo being Japanese. What was I going to ask you? Oh, if you had to pick, drums or flats?
Drums or flats?
Mm-hmm.
Flats. No, drums. Wait, we talking about instruments?
No, type of wing.
Type of wing? I think drums.
Because when I was a kid, I'm like, definitely drums. But now it depends.
Look at this guy. Oops.
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 Bye,
Oops.
forever.
Oops. Oops. I died.
Wings.
Yeah, flats are like the tiny little wings.
Oh, no, then flats for sure.
Yeah, because drums are like the little legs.
Drumsticks, yeah.
Bowser's Castle has some cool throwbacks to the history of Nintendo, like on the map pamphlet, it's the main export in the Hanafuda cards. That's how Nintendo started out, making Hanafuda cards. That's actually really cool.
Ha!
There's actually a Mushroom Kingdom map. When that pops up in the chat over there, can you click on that for me? Yeah,
Oh, I found it.
Got him!
Behind the big wall. Oh, there it is.
So is this accurate to this game, or is this just like...
Well, it says 1985 to 1996, so I do not think this is...
Do we have a current one?
Well, this one, like, I'm traveling through space and collecting the worlds and stuff.
okay.
So.
I have a love-hate relationship with chicken breast. Because it's either super juicy and fucking fantastic, or the driest fucking thing ever.
That
You
comes
need that
down
happy
to the
medium.
chef being a shitty chef.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah!
I did it. This against all odds.
Got him.
Oh yeah, I got all my 3 hearts back. Oh, look at this guy. He sounds like the epic rap battles of history guy.
He does. He does. Albert Einstein versus Nikola Tesla. Go. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Me either.
You know what? I think I'm better for it.
I
Didn't
think
the two of those guys have a falling out or something?
I have no idea. I generally don't get into too behind-the-scenes stuff of internet personalities,
No, I couldn't care less.
and even just regular personalities. The most I'll do is like, oh, who directed this? Let me watch more of their stuff.
Yeah.
Or I like this actor. Let me watch more of their stuff. But nowadays it's more about directors than actors.
Yo, so that Egyptian pop star went to jail for 2 years for inciting debauchery.
Ooh, debauchery.
Ooh, I do like debauchery.
Ooh, I don't. It's debaucherous.
That's totally false, Stiff, because you like getting drunk.
No,
And
that's
getting drunk is totally being debaucherous.
not when I do it.
What do you mean now when you do?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, D, where have you been?
Yeah, come on.
Everybody knows that drinking is you know, a part of debauchery.
I'm classy as fuck, dude.
Yeah, unless it's Mike.
Yeah, I have my pinky out the entire time.
Huh?
You've seen it.
Oh my God, this is her pouring the milk on the banana.
Oh, she poured milk on a banana. No, and you don't mix calcium potassium. We've
No.
been over this.
Yeah.
You just don't do it.
Yeah.
That is crass.
Yeah.
That's not only debaucherous, it is crass.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think 2 years is too good. I mean, I'm just saying.
Just give her life sentence.
Throw the fucking book at her.
Look what you did to this banana.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Apologize right now. You're going to jail.
There's so many people that have potassium deficiencies. I could have used this banana. Look at you. Just putting this fucking cow mucus all over it.
Oh, I love cow mucus, actually. Now that you put it, I'm glad you did it. Now that you say it like that, yeah. I'm glad. Fuck cows.
I'm glad you did fuck cows.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that.
Oh, yeah?
Good. Yeah, good.
Right. But does she still deserve to go to jail then?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. Absolutely not. You totally done 180?
I'm rescinding, yes.
Oh, no, that's fine. I understand.
I'm just sad that she's the only one brave enough to say fuck cows.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm not. Yeah, no, I was gonna say when you put it that way,
Yeah.
I'm 100% on board. I don't care about cows one bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're dumb.
Cardi. Oh,
It's
that
like,
much.
what?
I'd say no use crying over spilt milk, but apparently that gets you 2 years in jail.
Yeah.
Got him.
I did it.
I saw it.
I almost died.
Chef Mario's my favorite Mario.
Oh, me too. What
You know
about Dr. Mario?
I mean, he can give me a prescription.
You know, you guys ruined Dr. Mario when you were talking about the Moomba centipede.
The Goomba centipede?
Yes, the Moomba, Goomba, whatever. That.
Can we please get like? Can we please get that? Or don't, and then we should just do it.
Let's do it. Let's hire a director that does things like James Wan. He's not doing nothing.
I don't
Can
know.
I-
This seems like a James Franco, Seth Rogen job.
Oh, let's make that happen.
Can I turn the idea, like the idea of somebody pitching the idea of Goomba Centipede into a short?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, that's what College Humor does with like every short they've ever done.
Let's turn it into a long and just make the movie.
Oh God.
I'm down.
Let's do it. I don't know the first thing about lighting or cinematography, but let's make it happen. Well, I know the first thing.
Well, I was
just
gonna
I'm
say,
not good at it.
I feel. Well, you don't know that.
I know. I'm not.
How do you know that? You've never actually done it.
Stiff.
That's true.
Stiff, we have this. All we have to do is go into the grocery store and get a bunch of mushrooms, and then stitch them together with a Dr. Mario little figurine.
I do like that you're thinking practical effects. We're making it happen.
I do like that.
We just need somebody to paint eyes.
Oh, dude, I'm no painter.
I'm not a painter
Is she
either.
hot? I mean, I don't know. I haven't actually seen her.
Oh, what the Egyptian pop star? She's attractive.
Excuse you, the felon,
She is
the
a felon.
Sorry, the Egyptian felon.
the criminal,
The Egyptian criminal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
right?
The inciter of debauchery.
I'm pretty sure that's somebody's MMA nickname.
Inciter of debauchery.
No, the Egyptian criminal.
Egyptian criminal, insider of debauchery.
Cool.
You gotta have a colon in your name or else you're not cool. Everyone knows that.
I mean, everybody does.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone.
My beak is like ridiculous. How come this thing's beak is out of control, man?
This thing is pretty fantastic. Like, I really like the gameplay of this.
Yeah. I guess I'll go up. And I like
Holy
his little
crap,
wings.
She was actually convicted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
2
she-
years.
Yeah, she's in jail for 2 years.
Because she's the only one brave enough to stand up to the cowtocracy we have
I was
going on.
gonna say, down with the machine, down with the cow tyrants.
Yeah. You tell those cow tyrants to move over.
No, more like
Okay, all
get
right.
out of the Senate.
Get out of here, you
Cows.
stupid cows.
Yeah.
So-
You think you're fancy with your 4 stomachs?
Yeah. No, nobody likes you.
I don't like them.
Fucking dumb cows.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I got beef.
I'm about to have
Basically-
beef. I'd strike them down, put them on the grill.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude.
Some fucking tacos.
The charges are debauchery and harming public morality. Those are the official charges.
If she was in India, she'd have been put to death. She got lucky, if anything.
Depends on what section of India you're in.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, you wouldn't be put to death, you'd be stoned to death or drawn quarter.
Ooh.
What is drawing quarter?
Drawn
it's where
quarter
they
is-
tie rope to each of your limbs, and then they tie those to the center of a horse, and then they whip the horses. And
Oh God!
yeah,
No,
I feel like I knew that now that you just
did
described
know that.
it.
It's been in a lot of movies.
No, they force you. You know those like caricature artists
Huh?
in parks, and
Okay.
they draw like really like over.
Oh, right, like over exaggerated
exaggeration.
caricatures of people.
They force you to do that, and you can only accept a quarter as payment.
Oh God, that's worse.
Yeah, it's drawing and quartering.
That's
Yeah.
so much worse than the horse thing.
It's like I could be making money, but I have to give this guy a quarter to
Oh
draw him
God,
terribly.
just tie me to 2 horses and then whip them and let them run
Yeah,
away.
you'll wish that they. Tie
I
you to
know,
horses.
it's so much worse.
It's terrible.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was more so making a stab at the cowtocracy of how cows are sacred in India. You're not wrong.
It is a catocracy. We got to stop the catocracy.
Yeah. That got Trump's in office, stopping the cowtocracy in America.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, what's going on?
I have no idea what we're talking about.
I would say it's true if it weren't so real.
Yeah, no.
It's far too real. Get less real.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's a heart.
Ooh.
I have to go back.
I
Marty,
don't,
it's
I don't
about your
know
kids.
if me saying things like that, they'll come across as the satire it's supposed to.
Oh, it's satirical, dude. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Oopsie. Nope, not what I wanted. No, I'll get it. Don't worry. Are you worried? Because I'm definitely not. No. Move over intolerant. Yeah,
Hashtag intolerant lactose.
that is true.
Wait. So if we're going Mutsu, so if we're going against the cowtocracy, does that mean that we're all lactose intolerant?
I am super lactose intolerant. I cannot stand lactose.
Oh man.
Lactose has had it too good for too long.
And it's about time it got put back in its place. Back in those cows where it belongs.
This is terrible. This is like, but it's not. But it is. You know, the
you buy
implication
things?
is. Yeah, absolutely. I'll buy things for you.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Samurai.
Let's be a samurai.
Do that and then get the armor. Now my question is that a headband or a belt?
That's a headband.
Headband.
You are correct. Yeah.
I'm just gonna see full
you go
samurai gear.
I dig it.
What?
Can you go back in?
Well, I'm gonna buy the moon.
What does that do?
That gives me more hearts, but I want this. I forgot to do this in the other world too, but whatever.
Whatever.
Shopping at Bowser's Castle.
Whatever. No, about the headband.
I didn't buy it.
What is that? What is that 10 thing?
These things are decorations for the ship.
Oh.
This is a sticker. It goes on the ship. I think this goes in the ship, and so does this or something. Yeah, you know what? I'll buy this because that's Goomba on it. You're right, Ed.
Glad I can help.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to stick the Odyssey filled with Goomba stickers.
I like it.
I just want it to be. I want to drive a giant Goomba, which is just a giant mushroom, which
Could
I guess is
you-
just a penis. That's weird. Maybe
Got
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to drive like a hot rod shaped like a dick? Shaped like a Goomba? Shaped like a Goomba dick?
Shaped like a Goomba dick. Oh my goodness! What a bunch of gabagool.
Gabagulak?
Gabagoomba. I gotta be dressed for battle, like this guy.
You are
His
dressed
business
for
suit
battle.
and his samurai hat. Here we go.
I'm cracking up at hashtag Mutsu, by the way.
I like it.
It's really good.
Okay, this is cool. I like this a lot.
Is there a ZL and a ZR?
There is.
I like that this sprite is wearing armor.
Yep.
how I feel about this song.
It's just a cool, like, prog version of Mario's theme. I don't think it is. I almost died.
This kind of sounds like the Bowser theme in the castle.
It is.
Is that what this is?
Yes. Oh, I messed up.
You almost murdered
messed
as
up.
well. Let's face it, this game is nothing but a ripoff of Kid Chameleon. I agree.
Yeah. Let's be real.
You're so woke.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But I didn't say that.
Explaining the woke paladin to people is the best. Because they're like, no, that idea is pretty... Like, they're like, that idea's alright. Like, it's funny. But I'm like, yeah, but tiefling lives matter. And then they're like, oh my god, that's fucking incredible. I'm like, I know. I'm well aware.
Yeah. Scene of crossing the poison swamp.
Also, I was doing that dumb, it's your boy. I was doing that like all week.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, John from Waterdeep.
Oh, dude, John from Waterdeep's my favorite. Don't tell John from Waterdeep. Oh, look at this.
That's really cool.
Not as cool as the giant piece of meat he was.
Remember the Tanuki from the third game?
That's what I was saying. That was cool.
Hey, look, I completed the thing.
But yeah, I'd been doing the it's your boy like I just all week.
Jizo all in a row.
Took one of my coworkers to be like, don't answer the phone like that. Like, how fucking funny would that be? It's your boy, Ed from Enforcers. How can I help you?
Why are you the secretary from Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I'm having an issue with this. No biggie, sir. Go check out my Wikipedia. I got like 8 pages.
Underground Jizo. I love the string instrument. I don't know what it's called.
I forget. It's not a sitar.
Ooh, it could be a sitar, though.
Look that up.
About ready to fight.
You killed the rest of them.
Oh, yeah, they're dead.
Didn't you fight these ones already?
Yes, but they're super bad now.
What, because you killed the other ones?
Yeah, she's angry at me now. Look at her. She's just in a constant state of pissed.
No.
It's not a good look.
Well, I'm actually looking up. I'm trying to look up what the name of that instrument is.
That's easy.
I think it might be a biwa. It is a pear-shaped lute. Is it a gatan? It might be. Or gotan?
Ooh, Gotan. Gotan, Gotan, go. Keep missing her. You can actually hit these back at her if...
I remember.
Yeah! That's how you do it. Hey, look at that for speed runs. Hey, I did it again. You jump on them 3 times, they get a concussion, they die.
Yeah, just give them CTE. It's whatever.
I rattled their brains.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry, little rabbits, but I have to jump on you.
Are you that sorry, my friend?
It is the Mario way.
Mario isn't sorry ever.
That's true. He actually just seems happy about it. Like, woohoo, yippee, you're dead.
Do they speak Japanese?
I think they're speaking their own language.
Okay.
Look at how many hats he has.
He has so many hats. Where does hats go? Oh, they're over there.
Oh god, I'm gonna die for sure. I'm not good against this
You
boss.
can do it. I believe in you.
I'm not good against this guy.
Oh,
there's a
hard
hat.
over there. Go pick that up.
Yeah, yes.
Hacker just described the NFL.
I described the NFL?
Yeah.
How? When?
You knock them down a bunch, and then they all get concussions.
Oh, yeah, I did! Thanks for noticing. Because that's what I was referencing as the NFL the entire time. I was referencing it.
I was there. I heard about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for talking about it.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I like to be topical.
Yeah.
Like my cream.
Ooh. Are we going to start talking about how people that put things in their coffee are wrong?
Oh, no, absolutely not. It's good to like just because you do things differently than me doesn't mean you're wrong.
No, I agree.
That's very like small-minded. You know?
I agree.
It's just not what I do. But yes, they're wrong.
Super liberal on everything except for that. Stop ruining your coffee. Stop putting things in it.
That's true. You already ruined it when you put dirt in your water.
Yeah.
Just drink your dirt.
Yeah. Just chomp on your dirt.
Like me.
Yeah.
I drink dirt with caffeine in it.
Do it. I mean, that's not really. But
It comes from beans,
I mean, yeah, it comes from beans.
which is hard dirt.
I mean, not really.
It's dirt with protein.
I mean, just a look at it. Yeah.
It comes from the dirt. It is dirt. Just like potato is a dirt with eyes.
Ooh. All right. When can you save? Is my question.
You want me to beat the Bowser? I can beat Bowser. Not quite. There's stuff after this.
My question is, how far away is Bowser?
I just have to get to him.
Okay.
He's up
I
there.
did see the trailer for Ninja Batman, and it looks pretty neat. Or Batman Ninja, whatever the hell it's called. Adil, can you read that for me? Who just followed us?
I missed it. Sorry, I was staring at my phone. Oh, Andres 252.
Well, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh man, that's like a prequel to the Andre 5000.
Ooh.
You know?
I do.
That's what I needed. Nope. I just ate that, you know? Like I do. I love this exciting music. I'm gonna skip most of the stars or moons that are in this area because let's get the Bowser.
All right. I'll be right back. All right, now I'll be right back.
All right. Oopsie. I always press it too early. Oh, there's Bowser. Wonder what's over here. Why would they allow me to do that? I don't understand. Oh, this bird is fantastic. I love this bird. Put out all the fires. I think that's something. Hey. I don't know what that did. I don't think there's anything over here. I don't see anything. Guess I'll just go to Bowser.
Maybe putting out the fire, put something in that back spot.
I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff.
Alright.
Hello, Bowser.
A showdown on top of the castle.
Hey, look at this.
This is very Japan.
It's very awesome.
Oh, so your hat ghost is trying to get some hat ghost lady action. Oh.
Yeah, we all have someone that's taken from us by Bowser. Oh, wedding ceremony on the moon. Oh no. Hey, here on the moon, oxygen is at a premium. Oh, he punched me with his hat.
Got him.
Oh man. Oh, I forgot. It's not a Bowser fight. It's this fight.
I thought you murdered them after their coma.
Oh, they got better. Well, there's a giant robot bunny. Like you do. You know. I got him.
Well done.
Hey, thanks. These guys are kind of jerks, and I can't really run very fast in this mode. Oh, see, this is what I did. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but this is what I did. If I can do it again. Nope. Oh, gosh. No! I was so close. No. Yeah, I got him. Oh God, he's so fast. Oh, actually, okay, maybe he's not that fast. Because my fastest speed is Waddle. He can't really hit me. That's kind of sad.
Waddling is very powerful, sir.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen penguins? They move very quick.
They do, but they use their stomachs. Knock over this leg, I guess. There's only one rabbit left. Where are you? Oh, goodness. Woo! I got there. I'm going to die. They're walking backwards. Oh, That stinks. I have a lot of coins, though. Like a surprising amount of coins. I'll skip this. How do I skip? Blue guy's always the first to go. Gotta get good. I know, man. Let me grab back on. Ouch. That stinks. I think I got a little too close to him. Why do you keep spitting out more? I hate when he spits out more. Oh, goodness. Got him. One more rabbit, and then good to go.
All right.
There's no one up here. There he is.
You know who's really good? That hot chocolate.
Oh, come on. The hot chocolate was pretty good. This guy's getting awfully close to stepping on me. Where you at? There you are. Got him. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Ruined his entire. What? So, you just Shadow the Colossus, Tim?
I did. I climbed him.
I use that as a.
You're
verb.
supposed to blow up. You're supposed to blow up his legs, but I just climbed.
I mean, why? Why bother? You killed them all.
Yeah, they're fireworks now.
Is that what happens when you die? You turn into fireworks?
If you're a rabbit.
Oh. I'm learning a lot about the world.
Have you seen Watership Down?
It
ends in fireworks.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
I just know that that's not a kid's movie.
Oh, it certainly is.
Remember Ricky Tikki Tavi?
Actually, I don't.
That's fair.
I wish I did, though.
You ever have Ethiopian food?
No.
Neither of that?
Neither of that. Oh, damn.
That's really dark.
That's a really bad joke.
That's really bad.
It's funny, though. Like it's funny in the sense that the timing is good and all that jazz. It's good. It's good.
Bowser flew to the moon.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's a regular Frank Sinatra.
I know.
What are you doing on my keyboard?
Well, it's saving. So, we could end here. There'll be one more night. We have basically, there is the moon. That's the last stage.
I dig it.
And then there's one stage afterwards, which is just kind of collecting things, but it's really cool to kind of explore.
Yeah, I figure we could do that.
Yeah. So I can just bring this one more week. It's not a big deal.
And then we could jump into something else afterwards.
Absolutely, yeah.
Normally I wouldn't mind, and I even was like, maybe I'll work from home tomorrow, and then I realized there's probably going to be like shit I need to do when I get into the office.
Yeah.
So don't think I can do that.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And there's stuff that's been delivered to my house that I probably should go bring in the house if it's not been taken from my doorstep.
It's shitty. That's the thing that people are doing lately.
I know. No, not lately. Just they've always been doing it.
I mean, yeah, but it's been more like a widespread thing that like, watch out, your shit's gonna get fucking stolen.
Yeah, it was just supposed to come earlier when people were at the house, and it didn't. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's one of the things I was thinking about, like with one of those Ring video doorbells or something.
Yeah.
If I was a thief and I saw a Ring video doorbell on someone's doorbell, I'd steal the Ring video doorbell for $200.
Oh wow, that's true.
Wait, what are you talking about?
They're doorbell cameras,
Oh,
wireless doorbell cameras.
that's interesting. I did not know that. Now I do.
Oh, let me see the sticker I put on here. Where is it? Where are you at, sticker? Where'd it go? I don't see my sticker anywhere. I feel like I got ripped off. I bought a sticker and you're nowhere to be found. Maybe was it inside? I don't see it.
You bought the sticker. Did you put it on?
No, they put it on for you.
Well, that's lame. They should have drone mailboxes on roofs and as a slide to your room. I think we should just get rid of doors and just have slides to our rooms.
Oh yeah, doors are so passe.
Man, those are so like 2008.
When did you become a samurai?
I bought it here. Bowser's Castle is Japanese inspired. It's Japanese architecture. It's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Where have you been?
He was sleeping. Hello.
I want to make it a point to point out that Mario's rug is the flat Earth map.
It's coming back to it.
Sounds like this game is as deep as an Earth pool.
Zebus from Super Metroid.
Oh, I said it sounds like this game is as deep as an Earth pool.
Ah.
Shut up, you sphere cuck. Maybe it's on the roof or the balloon.
I really like sphere cuck as an insult.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
really funny. But what exactly are you getting cucked by? Like the round Earth?
Just shapes. I can make it spin so fast.
Oh. I'm gonna throw up.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this was a thing.
I like this. Isn't that the Mario Paint music?
This is the Mario Odyssey theme song that they were singing during the.
Oh, yeah. It's the UN map. Mario's a globalist conspiracy.
This is incredible. I didn't know this was a thing. It's just
Herb, you mean that Mario is a global elitist? Excuse you. We have the documents.
this game is so charming. I just keep finding small things about
right?
it.
This game is really great.
It just keeps going.
That's fantastic. That's how Jack aged really fast in the movie.
That's awesome.
That was really cool.
Oh man, this
If
game.
you spin it the other direction, do you reverse time?
I have no idea.
You know,
I don't think you can.
You know, Superman didn't make like he didn't spin
That's
the
the
Earth
thing.
backwards and then it restarted time. He was literally flying so fast that he was flying back in time, and we just saw the Earth spin.
Yeah. It's a visual thing.
All right.
Well, all right, guys.
All right.
We're gonna finish this up next week. We started late, which is why we didn't finish
Yeah,
it. But it's all good.
That's on me.
Hey, you know what? I'm never sad for more Mario.
Yeah, it's fun. He might as well be some random child in Somalia. Will know who Mario is before they know that they know that is before they know their president.
Who is the most recognizable face on Earth besides Donald Trump? Ronald McDonald.
I mean, I wouldn't have even have said that first one. I
No,
would have said Ronald McDonald.
No, it's Ronald it traditionally has always been Ronald McDonald, but recently anthropologists are starting to say that Donald Trump is probably the most famous person in history. Not just right now, in history, ever. Did you just find the moon?
Yes.
I dig it. Makes that movie a top 5 superhero movie now. Really? I'm glad I got help. Yeah, it's usually a joke like, oh, Superman fucking spun the world backwards. No, he's actually just flying that fast and like.
It goes backwards.
Yeah. So what did you learn?
What I learned?
Yeah.
I learned that I really don't know. I think I learned that games are better with friends.
Yeah.
I learn that every week, though.
Yeah. I mean, I learned that I'm really good at fat guy racing. I learned.
Oh, I missed that part, but
you did miss that. You did miss that part.
That part is fun, though.
Yeah, I learned that I was really good at fat guy racing. I learned that we have to take a stand against the cowocracy.
Oh, the catocracy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I learned that you can go to jail for wasting calcium and potassium.
No, mixing them?
Oh, mixing them, not wasting them.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you go to jail for wasting it too, right?
Oh, absolutely. You go to double jail.
Ooh, double
Well,
jail.
I mean, only if you're extremely religious. Actually, I mean, technically you go to hell.
Oh, yeah, you do go to hell.
Because that is in the Bible.
Does it?
Yeah, you cannot mix dairy and meat. That is a mortal sin.
Well, I'm gonna go drink. What I'm gonna go do is go eat myself a Cuban grilled cheese and drink a big old glass of milk.
Well, there you
That
go.
sounds
You're
disgusting.
committing a mortal sin. I mean, cheese and meat is the sin. You can't have a cheeseburger.
All right, so we're all going to hell. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, Herb, that's a great lesson.
Oh, thanks.
There's a random dude sleeping on your couch, right?
There was.
That
Not
was
anymore.
me. Sleeping on the couch.
Not anymore.
It's not random, and you don't think he was really sleeping. I mean,
No, I was sleeping.
no, Jackson doesn't sleep. He just kind of waits with his eyes closed.
Waits for sleep. Me too.
Waits for sleep? No. Jackson just waits for death with his eyes closed.
Hope the guy on the left finds happiness. He has found happiness. He has a cool hat.
I wish I had a cool hat.
Me too. I'm going to go and buy cool hats.
Hey, Adit, how do I buy cool hats? Where do I go for cool hats?
Coolhats.com, he says. Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want
Where do you buy cool hats? This is a thing.
I mean, do we have this up for sale yet?
No.
Well, then.
You see, that was almost a good segue.
Damn it, I was going to say, and then you could have plugged our Amazon store. I also have more ideas for shirts, so we'll have more of them coming soon.
Ooh, here's a shirt idea.
What's that?
It says shirt on it.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I actually really love that idea. It's just a black T-shirt with just shirt and
A
white
shirt
letters.
on it, yeah.
I dig it.
It's a shirt on
I
it.
really dig it. I like it.
I want my shirt brand shirts. Or a shirt that says has the letter T on it.
Ooh, I like that one too. That's real meta. Like that's a thinking man shirt.
Yeah. Pretty good shirt.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking us out.
Have a good night, guys.
Wait, hold on before we log off.
Oh, before we log off.
Before we log off,
Before we leave for the night.
I've got something to do.
Oh, well,
I'd wear
Jackson's
that
got
shirt.
One
There
last,
you go.
One last hurrah.
Kit Her says hi.
said hello.
And Kit said hello, but without a mic. But it's pretty cool.
Did you email anybody? You should do that right now. Pull your phone. Email people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jaxel's in the Christmas spirit. Or the Hanukkah spirit. Or
Happy
maybe,
Hanukkah.
maybe just the Spirit directed by Frank Miller.
Or maybe he just drank a bunch of liquor
Ooh.
and he's drunk with power.
Have you ever seen the Spirit?
Huh?
Have you ever seen the Spirit?
Is that the one with the horse?
No.
Then no.
We need to remedy that. I feel like you'd like it.
That's Spirit, the horse of Cimarron or something. The stallion of Cimarron.
That's where actually the flavor cinnamon comes from.
Ooh.
Is that horse he invented? You see people lick that horse and they're like, whoa, this horse tastes great. How do we
fucking delicious.
How do we copy this? And then they all died because they licked that horse too much and their mouths went dry.
All right, we're done here.
Oh, right. And it's like it's hard to ingest cinnamon in itself.
Yeah. So don't. What I've learned is don't lick the cinnamon horse.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Like the cinnamon horse.
All right. So yeah, we've learned don't lick the cinnamon horse.
Yeah.
Definitely bet on
And stop
Mega
hitting the
Horse.
mic because you're over-modulating again.
I'll modulate how I want.
Yeah, but he's been practicing his modulation.
My week off, I've just been modulating.
Yeah.
Eh.
All right, guys.
All right, have a good night. Follow, subscribe if you haven't already been gifted a sub.
If you haven't been gifted a sub.
We love you.
Well, you guys will be here next week. Well, next week. We'll be here next week. You guys will be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Star Wars, so no, we will not.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Have a great night, everybody.
But that means next week we'll talk about Star Wars because that's a dick move. Spoilers are bad.
Yeah, not a big fan. I mean, all right, so we're going to talk about everything but Star Wars spoilers. So we're going to talk about things that we wish would happen in Star Wars.
Yeah, me too.
Like, hey, remember when in Star Wars Last Jedi when Yoda came back and he shaved Chewbacca and then wore Chewbacca's hair as a mustache?
No, the spoiler is Chewbacca's been Yoda this entire time. He's just so much hair he looks tall.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. That's my fan fiction. I'm
Is
George
that
Lucas.
like, is that like the next chapter after Huey the Horse?
Yes.
See, that's a deep cut if you watch this by Silent Hill.
3.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night.